you been? Been searching all along. Came facing twilight on and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping yet the real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter at Poe's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, what else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I find an empty glass, reflecting the sad truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need the mask. I'm a shapeshifter at Poe's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me, just a cage of bones, there's nothing inside. Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
Hi, hello, and good evening. Oh, there we go. You can't see it. Headphones off my head, speaking into my own ears, sounds awful. You know, you might not know the feeling, but if you've ever had headphones in and music playing or something like that, and you start talking to someone, I'm looking at the camera like I even have it turned on yet, and you start talking to someone, and your voice sounds awful. So I keep my headphones just a teensy bit off the ear. There she is. Hey, how you doing? Do we want more chest, or do we want more up? I think I at least want you to be able to see. Yeah, I at least want people to be able to see the top of that. So that's. I think that's good enough where it is. Yeah, I think that's good enough. I'm being pedantic now. Look at that nice zoom in on my arm hair. Very lovely. How you doing anyway? Good evening, Juho and Jack. How you doing today? I won't be leaving the music. I don't know if I'll be leaving the music on for long because I don't think Slasher's Keep has the most enthralling soundtrack. So I'll probably maybe put on music at some point, but maybe not today because it's my first time playing it. I was gonna play Pistol Whip today, but my thighs still hurt quite a bit. Like I shouldn't say hurt. You know, it's that muscle burn, that classic muscle burn. Like I even played a bit of Pistol Whip because I was testing something out and I wanted to test it in an apples for apples kind of comparison to the recording I had. Which, by the way, I'm sorry to everyone who had to listen to me, like, breathing real goddamn heavy down that microphone the other day. I did not realize just how bad that was. So I am very sorry about that. But I got RTX Voice. And it helps. It doesn't completely fix the breathing, but it helps a bit, and that's pretty neat. Speaking of apples, to go to shop for an apple pie, I'm gonna say no because I think personally, an apple cooked is an apple wasted. I'm not a fan of cooked apples cooked in things, really in anything, jam, pie, anything. Milk's a 10 out of 10 must shop item. 100% hit the shops for milk. I know I will have to do that in the morning myself because I ran out of it. I ran out of milk just making this cup of tea, so. It was just, I just had that moment of, I was just looking at myself in the other camera like, you sure you don't have anything on your face? You didn't check before stream. I'm good. I think I'm alright. I think I'm alright. Shop for milk? I have to walk past a pie. There's no pie. Okay, real talk, real pie talk. I have not. I basically don't ever eat pies. Maybe. No, basically never. And I generally don't really like pies because pies are often just fruit, you know, thrown in with some pastry, and pastry's pretty low on my tier of things I like. And cooked fruit of basically all kinds is a texture-filled nightmare. And anyone who's watching for any amount of time knows I have a hard time with textures in food. So, yeah, pies very, very often I will avoid because it is basically a recipe for me to have a small little freak out. And how you doing, Cappy? Good to see you, man. How does one get a good beard? Don't ask me. This is... I don't know what other people think this look like, but being intimately familiar with my own facial hair, this is not good. This is a patchy, awful mess. I don't know. I legit don't know if you can still see it, but there's like... It was like a solid 2 patches here under my neck where there's just literally nothing. It might be covered over at the moment, but it exists, I swear. And shaving, not popular myth. Oh, shaving makes your hair grow back better. No, it doesn't. It makes it grow back with a cut edge on it, which makes it more noticeable and more irritable, but it does not make it grow back better. It's you're just noticing it more because it now has sharp edges on it. That's it. I think really the best way to grow a beard is to just age. I think it is literally just age. Although I'll always be envious of the fucker who... There was always one. I'm pretty sure every school, every secondary school or high school or whatever equivalent your country has, always has that one fucker who at 15 years of age just has a real glorious full-on beard on them. And you're always like, you motherfucker. They always become the designated beer buying person. So it's as simple as not shaving. You'd think that, but Matt, so this is about as long as I will let it get, because already with this, because my skin is an unmitigated nightmare. In fact, I don't know if I've ever demonstrated this on stream before. Back of my hand, nice and white. I'm gonna... I need something with like a little bit of a sharp edge, but not too. I don't want to cut myself. Just something that will irritate me, basically. Yeah, so I'm just doing... I just did that. I'm not actually sure if it works in the back of my hand. I know it'll work. I know it'll work somewhere up there. I'm not even sure if it'll work with a credit card. Nails are usually the best thing for it. But, nah, I don't have Carolina handy right now. No worries, nothing. Seen 14-year-old with better beards than you at 27? It might be a perceptual thing, Cappy. It might be a perceptual thing. Admittedly, I don't know what your facial hair looks like, but, like, I still don't think this looks like anything. And definitely 3 years ago, when I was 27, I really didn't think I had any capability of growing a beard. So it could just be your perception. It could look fine to other people, and you're just very aware of all those little bits of patchiness where it just won't come out. So it's not really working yet. You can see a little bit of redness on the back of my hand there. But my hand is so itchy right now, like unbelievably itchy. So basically, what I was getting at was, I can't really grow my facial hair out any further than this because my skin is so irritable. It becomes a very difficult time for me, and I get very scratchy, and my skin gets very dry, and it's a whole mess. So I just don't. I've just decided, like, a bit of lazy fuzz. That's the maximum length I'm gonna go with. I wanted, and I did legitimately try for a good few months at one point to actually grow a beard. Actually, before I started working my last job, I was actually growing a beard, and I even did the interviews with the beard, and then shaved it on the first day I came in. So obviously the beard was okay because they didn't deny me the job for it, but. Yeah, no, it was so uncomfortable at all times. Not a bit of pattern. 2 by 2 centimeters patches of baby skin. No shave for whole November. Gave up after 3 weeks. This is... When did I first stream? When did I first stream again? I can find out right now. I literally have the analytics on my other window. This is 3 weeks. This is 3 weeks for me. I definitely remember 3 weeks not being this a few years ago. So I say just hold out. Either hold out and just let it grow and just deal with the fact that it will look like ass, same as growing your hair. Deal with the fact that it will look like ass sometimes. Or wait until you're older and then give it a shot. I definitely think it gets easier with age. Also, I don't know if I actually said hello, but hello, Jiggins. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Mustache only joins me on one side. I don't think it joins on either side for me. Hang on, yeah, not really. There's like a noticeable gap. Not had a haircut since February. Not quite at college levels, but getting there. I remember college, Jack. I rate Jenkins. I really want to see what your hair is looking like now. Oh yeah, video game. I'm just gonna boot it up. I may as well. I'll leave the music running in the background. Whatever. For now. I'm curious. This is this game's a one-man operation, and it's got its popular streak going at the moment, and it's pretty cool. I really like. It's a bit rough around the edges, but it's a pretty cool game. I've only played a little bit of it myself so far, just to be like, hey, is this basically functional, and will I in any way enjoy it on stream? That was my bar for checking the game. But one interesting thing that happens when I hit the play button is it stutters my PC like nobody's business, and I'm curious to see, does that happen with OBS? Do I start dropping any frames? Will I start stuttering? I'm curious. Oh, hang on, I haven't actually pressed the play button because I'm a freaking genius like that. Okay, maybe it'll crash the whole thing, who knows. Oh that was pretty rough. OBS did not like that at all, man. Oh. It said I only dropped a couple frames, but on my screen everything froze for a solid 5 to 10 seconds. Yes. Oh, just standing over my shoulder, watching, judging. I'm onto you. You're sexy judging. Anyway, I wish I could relocate some of that glorious leg hair to your face. I've pretty sparse leg hair too. I have a lot of it, but it's all like really fair. It's really fair, so it's almost invisible. Probably not as much these days, but it's pretty invisible. Fun fact: as a kid, I did have blonde hair. That's the thing, Jiggins. On my readout on OBS, I only dropped 187 frames, which is like... Oh, actually, 187 frames is 6 seconds worth, isn't it? Because 30... Yeah, 180 frames will be 6 seconds worth, and I'm running at 30 frames a second, so... That actually adds up. That is... Oh, never mind. I'm used to OBS being like, oh, dropped frames, 4,000. Back to normal. Delayed like 20 seconds. Like, for you guys... Because that is worrying if it's that delayed. That I'm legitimately worried at that. Let me check my playback. Close you. Squeeze you. For you, 15 seconds. Oh my. How out of sync is the audio? Maybe I should just clip myself and rewatch it. How about that? Sorry for what you guys are about to hear. In fact, I'm just gonna mute me now for a few seconds, just in case. Like, for you guys, because that is worrying if it's that delayed. That I'm legitimately worried at that. No, okay. Let me check my. I'm fine. Refresh. Refresh the player is my recommendation now. I think it didn't like... That's interesting though. At least I know if I'm going to play this game again, I started before I Start it before the stream, not after. It still says my bitrate's tanking as well, which is not true because I should be at... I'm at exactly 6,000, yeah. What is this? What is this, Twitch? Edit stream, add stream marker. I know I'm dicking around here a bit. Sorry for anyone who's waiting to actually see the video game, but the fuck you in my stream for? That's all a conspiracy? I wouldn't put it past them. Wonder what happens when you refresh the whole page. It'll probably fix itself. There's a neat feature if you have Frankerface Z. You can refresh just the player and not the whole page, and it usually stops you from getting double ads. I'm trying to think. There was something else in my head there. Ow. I sucked too hard. Title of my sex tape. Fuck, I had something in my head. I can't think of what it was now. Oh, Twitch and audio. Sorry, there we go. Fun fact, Jack, and some people might be familiar with this, but Twitch, the way Twitch delivers audio to its users is weird, and it can regularly result in a person having out of sync audio with the streamer not having out of sync audio, and most of the rest of chat not having out of sync audio. That can happen. What's even fucking weirder, is it can result in distorted vocal. Is it distorted? I can't remember exactly how it works, but I think it's distorted game audio, but perfectly normal vocal audio. Even though they're not sent, I don't think most people send them on separate tracks to Twitch, but Twitch somehow messes it up. Maybe it's just that the distortion isn't noticeable on the frequencies that humans speak on. Probably actually the likely answer. But yeah, it can distort it. And again, that'd be a chat problem, not a streamer problem. It's distorted music. It's specific. Yeah, it's like game audio and music and stuff like that. And Blad, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Peepo is right on point for that. Give a shout out for Blad. Blad does his bit of streaming every now and then. He's cool, dude. I do enjoy hanging out with him whenever I do get to. And Blad's always playing like out there games, which is cool. Alas, I am an ass for actually taking the time to stop at people's streams that I'm not super regular at. I don't know why it feels like it takes energy, but it does. I know that's probably stupid, but hey, roguelike tweets. Roguelike tweets always retweets me. Actually, Blad, on something I need to play, and I think you would recommend it, and I've had it in my library for ages, and it was bought for me as, I think, a birthday present or a Christmas present, but I have Pathologic 2. I have had Pathologic 2 in my library for a while. A friend of mine who absolutely swears by that game. He thinks it's I shouldn't say he thinks. For him, it is one of his favorite games of all time. That has been sitting in my library, and every time I scroll past, I'm like, I should play Pathologic 2. And I've always... I don't think I'd stream it. But I must just force myself to sit down someday and play it. Same as I did with Death Stranding. Just force myself to play it and go through it. Because it's not like I don't have the time. It's just I don't have the energy. There's only so many ways. Yeah, like there's only so many ways it could happen. And it was in my head recently that human speech does only occur in certain frequencies. Like loads of different noises only occur in certain frequencies. I think it was something to do with headphones having different frequency response curves, where on one pair of headphones the guitar might sound really overblown and really overpower the rest of the song, and that's due to it having a higher frequency response curve. I'm not a sound person. My sound knowledge is basic, but a lot of text reading stream. I usually want to avoid those games because my voice can't handle it. I talk enough shit without having the game to make me read as well. Right, let's start. Let's start Slashers Keep. I have a feeling some of you might dig the style of this game. Well, let me remember to actually. Ooh. Turn that down. Turn this off. Oh, it kills the audio when I alt tab. That is unfortunate, but you guys will have to deal. This is Slashers Keep. It is roguelike made by Damien Schulter. Basic options. It's fine. Alright, here's a problem. Here's problem number one with this game. You gotta make a character, of course. So you have your little character creator. You already get to see what the body's like, but I think the bodies are all the same. You get a couple faces. Not one of the men has long hair. And it bothers me greatly. So my choice is either this dude who's maybe, or we just go with an Amazon. Personally, I veer towards the Amazon because I think the long hair is more identifiable than the vague beard. Yes, Amazon girl. Classic. Hang on, let me have a quick. That actually makes a lot of sense too, Blad. We're literally programmed to recognize voice, so we could just be doing everything in our power to recognize voice right, and it's not doing enough to fuck with it. That actually makes a lot of sense too. The same way your eyes do lots of crazy shit to, block out certain bits. How all the eye tricks work, because it's doing a lot of filling in of the gaps. It's trying to save as much energy as it can while also doing a good job. Eyes are fucking cool, man. You okay? You just sitting. I will worry about you as much as I feel like. Swish. That was. Okay, I'll give you some butter. Hang on. Wait. I got this. There you go. All over the place. How you doing, Lulu? Thank you very much for that raid. How's your evening been going? Sorry I didn't stop in today. I was honestly just doing other things and I didn't get to stop by at any point. How was Dead Space? I seen you were playing it earlier. Did we get a shout out? We did not. I will do the quick shout out for Lulu. Hello, LANDD. But hello everyone. Hello James. James, Jen, Moose, Clyde, Lulu, of course. Homeless Ren, how you doing? Oh, and it's skipping. Beautiful. Oh no, I'm basically at the top now. We're good. How yous all doing? It's fun stopping on everything. Oh my god, you're so right, Lulu. I didn't even think of it. Hey Yuki, how you doing, man? We're trying to make our character. I've been talking for like half an hour as is usually the way. And I was going to, so anyone who came from Lulu's raid the other day, I was going to play that same game again, Pistol Whip. My legs are still in quite a bit of pain. I was not able to do much yesterday, and I'm just mostly in pain. Like it's not bad pain. It's not like back pain, but it's muscle, it's deep muscle pain where it's like when you've been sitting down for a bit and you get up, your muscles kind of go, ho ho. None of that, lad. Sit back down. Don't get up. It's that kind of jazz. I was gonna play that today, but yeah. Thank you for the shout out, Elia. And was that? Wait, where's Blute? I don't see Blute. Blute, if you're there, hello. The muscles, man. No game. Blute on a roll here. So we're trying to make our character, and I was literally just discussing as you guys came in. I was literally just discussing whether to be a male or female, and the problem with being a male is they don't have any long hair, and like this guy's like vaguely close, like half unshaven. We got some epic... Hang on, where's... Yeah, we got some epic handlebars and shit like that. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. But I kind of value the long hair more, so I'm probably just going to be a girl. And this lady's hair looks the closest to me. We can also be, if we so choose, Shrek or Fiona in this instance. But I think for my first character, I'll just go with basic. Maybe I'll go with Shrek. I do like the color green. I don't know, is there like an off green? That's okay. Yeah, fuck it. And we'll call her Big Toast. Jesus, how you doing? You can pretend they have. They don't. I can't pretend, especially the blind bald ones. Oh my god. Well, if Blute's there, shout outs to Blute. Go follow Blute. Off-brand green. It's the Pixar knockoff of Shrek. Okay, I did notice this earlier today. Permadeath. When you die in the game, you die in real life. Also, your character's deleted. So we're not turning that on. I like living, and I'm not doing easy mode. Nah, fuck that. I have played this game a bit. I have a couple levels in it. There is some story stuff. I haven't actually read any of it yet. I'm really excited to show you all the graphics because they're weird. They're weird, and you're gonna be a bit repulsed by them at first. But give it a bit to give it a bit of time. Get a bit of time to grow on you. The fate of a people against the love of one. A bargain well struck, you told herself, yet in all this time spent withering in your cell, doubt has never left you. Can betrayal ever be righteous? If you could tell the nights from days, you would spend them plotting your revenge, or so you used to tell yourself. Years went on and took your anger with them, but your yearning for freedom never left you. And so you lie in wait until one day an opportunity to escape it presented itself. Oh yeah, escape to close. I've changed all the controls anyway, it doesn't matter. I see no games you ain't surprising me, but it's a new game that looks old. Oh, a magical escape. There's the key. How do we do it? Unfortunately, I have this was spoiled for me before I ever even got into it. It's just that the broom was keeping the cell door up, and the guard is back in a bit. You can't even pick up the keys. It said press E to interact, but that was wrong. So this is us. This is Big Toast. That's a lot less clothes than I was expecting. So the guys are not wearing much else either, to be fair. It's very specifically not a lot of clothes. And here's our wee character sheet. We got our damage numbers, we got our strength, all nicely handwritten. We're doing a bit of D&D. Damage, yada yada yada. We got a skill book here. We'll get to that later. Draw your weapon. How about I press F? So yeah, it's kind of like weirdly 2D game. I barely make use of those power moves yet. Maybe you make more use of them later. And parrying. That's the other main mechanic of this. There's also a sack you smack him with. Played Daggerfall? Hey, here we go. So the basics of the combat in this is I'm basically, whenever he goes to attack me, I'm holding right click and then facing the blow as it comes in to parry it. Oh, and I missed that parry, so I actually took the damage for it. You can also flub the parries and take mitigated, but still some damage. But that's your basic combat. I know it doesn't look like much. Screen bob when you attack. Good point. Nah, okay. Yeah, no, I can't. I turned head bobbing off already. So, yeah, not a huge fan of that. I have a 440 Hz monitor. Is it showing? Are you able to tell? Is there some kind of weird artifacting on the screen? Or which what and the who now? Or is it just the FPS counter in the bottom left? Hey, Jesus, I already said hello to Jesus, didn't I? Played Daggerfall unironically. Daggerfalls! I've actually never played Daggerfall. Bottom left corner FP. I'm surprised you can see that, because... Oh, yeah, okay. I recently, for my 30th birthday, I got a 144 hertz, 27-inch monitor, 1440p. I got a really nice monitor for my birthday, basically. And it was less even... technically, Carolina bought it for me. Oh, I flubbed that one. It was less even that Carolina bought it for me, more just I was given permission to buy one because, you know, I shouldn't be spending too much money at the moment. But yeah, I got myself a very nice monitor. It's the first very nice monitor I've ever owned. The two monitors I had previously, this one and this one, either side of me. This one was, I think, €70, and this one I gave my old housemate €50 for it. This one's HDMI, and this one is DVI-I. And I've been basically using them until this October just gone. That's how long I had no, and then I bought this one. This is an actually good monitor, and I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy. I'm not gonna say it's life-changing. I don't know if I'd buy like a second one as a side monitor or anything like that. I'm pretty happy to have the cheap monitors on my side. I probably wouldn't go back to having a shittier monitor. That dude explodes. Quick save. But it is very nice and very colorful. Can't believe you're playing this shit now. Hey, Blute. I only have the finest selection in video games. What are you talking about? Plus, I didn't see you play this at all. Oh my god. These dudes are quite tanky at this stage. I think it gets better as we go. Okay, come on. Twofer. Let's take it a little easier here. Yeah. What the f... Oh my god. I'm just taking hits left, right, and center. My health is there, is in bottom left. Just so you know. Oh. What the... Who even... Who's hitting me? Oh, that was a flub parry there. You see, I got the noise, but I still took some damage. Let me put the healing potions on 1. Oh yeah, you can bind any item in your menus. This motherfucker. He must have been shooting me from afar there. What the? Oh, that was weird. There we go. 8 to 10. Sure. Slightly better. But yeah, it's kind of your classic... It's kind of a take on your very, very, very classic dungeon crawly kind of game. I do not know how to block these dudes' shots. So the normal shtick I just go for is go ham. Oh, I'm nearly dead. It's very possible I die here. Because I have been messing up like nobody's business. Holy shit. Drink the other potion, grab that wand. Have a wee equip of it. I can swap between these pretty handily. Also, randomly generated, it's a roguelike. Roguelite. I'm going to say it's specifically a roguelite because there is persistent progression in this game. And we are fancy here and we make those kind of distinctions. Alright, mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are hell. You just run, do a bit of that. Run a bit over here. Get hit stupidly on your back. Oh, let's go. Level up. That's a full heal. That's everything I needed right now. Not a fan of these dudes hitting me in the back, so I'm just going to run away a bit. Kill the mosquitoes. Oh, fuck yes. There was something about pressing B there, and I honestly did not catch any of it. Get out of my way. Oh, fuck it. Okay, we're just fighting here. I don't think they'll be able to figure out the box in that situation. Oh! Yes! You can knock dudes down. So that little punt attack you have there, you can use that offensively. like knocking dudes over into traps, into pits, that kind of shenanigans. You can also just jump down there and die yourself. Let me have a quick look at chat. Sorry, music's gonna die. It's usually clean my screen if I'm getting monitor. I was doing that for a solid 8 years. I eventually decided I just needed to buy a new better monitor. No, Blad, you're 100% right. And Ren, yeah, the arms, your character's arms look the weirdest in this game. You're 100% right. FPS is the one place I have noticed it. Playing Apex on the new monitor, I've been like, oh, this feels good. Like, it's the one place I really have noticed it. It doesn't help that I don't play a lot of FPSs, so I probably am not making the most use of it. But I really notice it in that. Also, my 1070 has a hard time running a lot of games at a high refresh rate, so, 900p, 60 hertz is better than 900p, 980p for new games. Make sure, Cappy, you're not running games at ultra settings. I legitimately only learned this recently, but apparently, in most games, the ultra settings are actually are like incredibly expensive for actually not a lot of gain. And I was running loads of game with just, the ultra settings. But apparently you're really only supposed to use ultra in most games for... the game just disappeared. Oh, okay, right. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Hang on. This is bad. This is not a good sign generally if this happens. It's not capturing the mouse. So every time I'm moving the mouse, I'm off screen and you guys can't see it. Let me show you actually what it looks like. Oh, apparently I moved the overlay. Oh my god. Let me show you guys what's happening. Game capture. So, mouse is in the middle of the screen. Yeah. And I move it over here. Now it's kind of off screen. You guys obviously can't see where my mouse is, but I can see it on my other monitor. And it's on chat now. And if I click, I'm kind of not sure how to solve this. That's a very unfortunate issue to encounter, because I can't be worrying about where my mouse is mid-combat, can I? Maybe double check options. Oh, I think that's done it. I think that works. That works. Okay. I just need to remember to pause and unpause, and apparently that fixes it. Okay. Some jank, as I was saying. But again, single person dev team, small indie game. I never pointed this out. The doors close behind you, so if you go into a room and you're not smart about it, you get this. Yeah. Got him. Spiked him. There's a dude behind me. Fuck, I am taking so much stupid damage. Other fudge. Come on. Okay. Oh yeah, also notice kill streak. Also I just increase the size of that. Kill streaks. Kill fast, good. Kill fast, gooder, level better. Win game easier. There you go. I'm sure that made perfect sense to you. You're an intelligent group of people. I can definitely attest. Oh yeah, check it out with the little sprites. as you move around them, they actually change because they're simulating how you're looking at them. So I'm looking, that's a side view of a bone. That's a front view. You can do it with the bodies as well. Side view of the body. Front side view. Front view. So it seems like the art style feels like it's trying to be simple, but it was probably harder to do this and have a system that does this while being easier on the old graphic settings. It was probably a harder thing to implement than just throwing shit into 3D and just making it work. Okay, hang on. I missed a load of chat there because it didn't scroll. Hey, Dragon, how you doing, man? Environmental cheese, exactly. And it's a good way to do it. I think you also get bonus XP. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. Last game was just chatting. Blood refused to listen. Shameful, Blood. Not set in your category. How are you going to advertise? How are you going to get that viewership? Get them sweet Fortnite monies. Just change your category to Fortnite permanently, forever. Get that Fortnite money. You know what I mean. 2 really old HDDs in my PC. Use store media mostly, and they're super noisy, so I got myself 2 terabyte Seagate. Copying the old drives has taken forever. 55. Yeah, I don't know. That's the kind of thing I'd set it overnight. That's the kind of thing, set it overnight and not do anything. Sekiro, does Sekiro, is it, there's a mod for it, but it doesn't work anymore. I see. Yeah, Ultra settings a few years ago. Jiggins has it, exactly. RDR2, the PC port of that is crap. That is actually a legit problem with a lot of PC releases at the moment. Is a lot of them are dog shit. I shouldn't say dog shit because I don't know what goes into making a video game, so maybe there's some legit technical aspects to it not running good. I don't think it's acceptable to release it and not, warn people, hey, this doesn't run great on PCs. I mean, I was in full screen mode, Dragon. That's the thing. It's weird. Instead of borderless, it's actually in full screen mode. It's indie game. Just we'll throw that blanket over everything that's a bit janky. Have I seen the Doom-ish FPS game? Which one is that? I think I remember it was either you or Blad. I remember talking about it somewhere. Oh? What was that? Oh, that was running. Oh yeah, we leveled up, by the way. Because we leveled up, we get points. Skill points. Skill points go into these. I got +1 intelligence from that lad. Apparently I have... I never noticed this. You can hover over them and it actually gives you actual melee damage and max HP. Crit chance and armor effectiveness. Crit damage bonus, rain damage, item pricing, and XP gain. These are all really good. These are all really, really good. Whoa, how you doing, man? Whoa. I think it was you. I think it was you. On Lulu's Discord. Your hair is magnificent. I think if I'm remembering it right, the big afro. Magnificent. And Mackie, how you doing? As well. Good to see you. Oh, and chat did not scroll again. God freaking damn it. Okay. The legit technical aspects are they don't really care. Maybe I'm not gonna say because I don't know. No, I don't want to make assumptions, but yeah, probably. Probably. I think when a fan patch can fix all the problems DS Port had, I don't think it's that hard. That's a fair point. That's a very fair point.
Thank you.
Jesus, thank you very much for that gift of the wool. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy your emotes, wool. May the butts be kind to you. May they prosper in your presence. Oh, hang on. There's a... Oh, I got an emote. Oh boy, emotes. Yeah. I legit need to, and I recommend. I hope other people do this too. Maybe message Twitch and be like, hey, you wanna put in a like hide emotes feature, because you're adding a lot of extra emotes and the menu's getting really bloated. So it'd be nice if we could like hide some emotes that we never use. I think you're throwing it in the check set. I feel like I remember something, but I can't remember it. I feel like I remember a game, but I can't remember it. One game I'm really looking forward to is that game that's like BPM. I don't know if you guys played BPM, but basically it's a rhythm FPS, but it looks way more polished than BPM. And BPM, I have a whole rant on BPM I want to go through at some point. I won't do it today. I don't really feel like it's a little bit of negative vibes. I'm not really down for that today. But yeah, I have a bit of a rant on BPM. But it's like kind of rhythm Doom style FPS, basically taking the implied rhythmic action of a game like Doom and literally encoding it into the game. PC isn't a platform, it's an umbrella of personal machines. That's Mackie, that's a legitimately good point on why PC is not, it's not just like, hey, just get it, you just make it work for PC. It's you make it work for thousands of hardware configurations, and that tons of tiniest shit can go wrong between them. So it's, yeah, that's why I don't want to try and shit talk people too much when it comes to performance, because I don't know enough. I don't know enough to really make an effort at it. I think if a game does have bad performance, they should probably label it as such. I think there is there's definitely, from a consumer standpoint, you can definitely make a good argument of, hey, if you're going to release your game with very shitty, and it won't work on really low-end machines, it'll run like ass, it'll run sub 30 FPS, you're going to have to tell people about that on your store page. Tough shit if you lose sales for it, but like if you're not, you're kind of just lying to people. Do I not have low latency turned on for Twitch? I should have low latency turned on for Twitch. How do I check that? Yeah, Cappy was saying I was fairly delayed as well. Let me double check my settings. I think it's under affiliate. Ad-free viewing, subscribers only. Haha, subscriber only. Get wrecked. No, I'm not. I'm never. Channel. Yeah, give me. I know, video games. I'm supposed to be playing them, but. Gosh. Latency mode. No, I'm on low latency mode. You know what it could really be? You know what it could be? Vlad, it could just be me being slow and not catching up with chat quick enough. That could legitimately be all it is. That could be it. That's the case. Really don't get an excuse for being port. That's true, Jesus. That there are definitely some ports where it do be like that. There are other ones. That's why I don't want to shit on it straight out the gate. I don't want to shit on a game straight out the gate when I don't know why it's running badly, and I usually don't. Proteus, if you know the power, considering it's named by 3 dudes or something. Oh wow. Okay. I might give that a look, although no guarantees. I think really it was just, if the delay is really bad, I think it was legit just the OBS thing. So for those of you that may have come in later, when I boot this game and I seen it when I was playing this game offline, it chugs my PC really hard, like worryingly hard, like, oh shit, is my PC about to crash hard? And there's probably and anyone who was here earlier can attest to it. But yeah, it freaks it out, and I legitimately thought OBS was going to crash, and I think that's just fucked with the. I think that's just fucked with OBS permanently. I think we're just going to be on a permanent delay, so I'm sorry about that. Ugh. Also, Doctor, how you doing, man? You know enough to say it's often not hard to fix, but harder than they have the budget for. There's a good consideration that the people who could fix it might not have the time to because they're stuck doing other higher priority things, and you cannot afford putting them off it. You cannot afford the time or money, or they cannot afford the mental real estate to go back and try and figure out something that will make something work from something they did at the start of the project and maybe never looked at since. It's one of those things where it's like, I personally, I'm done shitting on games for having poor optimization because I don't know enough about it, and I think too many people shit on devs too much, from a standpoint of, oh, it's easy, why didn't you just fix it? You can still shit on them from the standpoint of, hey, you sold me a shit product. If you could take that stance, I'm behind you. I think that's a perfectly fair thing to say. You sold me this thing, it does not work very well. I'm refunding it. Yeah. Blood beat Noida. Are you fucking... Did he fucking cheat? That motherfucker? I call shenanigans. Blood has like way less deaths than me as well. Blood's just better at video games. Let's just face it. To be fair, I'm bad at video games. Like that's it. I'm not making any excuses. I am bad at video games. I will generally run in and die repeatedly. Oh, fuck the naked moles. Don't fuck the naked moles. He does that big haymaker attack and you can't block it. Oh, I never spent my fucking ability points. Let me do that after this. Oh, stupid hit to take. I'll drink a potion. Make myself feel a little better about it. Come on. I actually don't have to keep clicking, I just remembered. Okay. I think... Yeah, now that I know, I honestly thought these points here were just stat requirements for the bits and pieces you pick up. But now that I know that they do have a tangible effect, I'm thinking, shit, what do I prioritize? It seems like a decent idea to maybe prioritize intelligence early so you can get a quicker XP gain, but also HP because you're squishy as fuck. I'm gonna say Dex is gonna take the backseat. I think 2 points to strength, 2 points to intelligence. Or maybe 3-1. Yeah, they'll bring them both up to 4. Dex considered 3. I think we're going to go for a little bit of a... We'll push all of them up at the same time. To work with a few devs, and I can tell you that optimizing is their worst nightmare. I must legitimately look into it, and then come at it from an informative standpoint, and then shit on them. And then I'll say... I fucking did my homework on this. I watched several YouTube videos. Nah, anyway. Let's have a look. Speed bonus, 5%, 1.5% chance to crit, 10 knockback. I did not know all of the shit was in here. Knockback 0, speed 1.0. I actually need to have a nice... I like it when a game... This game definitely doesn't hold your hand, for sure. It's definitely one of those... It gives you that little bit of tutorial at start, and the rest of it, you just figure it the fuck out. HP and damage. Oh my god, you're right. We have to complete the cosplay. Alright, watch this. Hey. Fuckface. I see pink poop when I look at them. That's what I see. I just see a giant pink turd. Really, he's really not taking the bait here, is he? Oh, you motherfucker. Yeah, he heard me. Boom. Just like that. All right. Honestly, probably would have taken less damage if I'd just fought him normally. 1, 2, 3. Play it safe. There we go. Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have walked in here. I don't know what the flying pot means. It was funny when I first booted up this game. It was like, oh, installing, you know, PhysX components. And I'd seen a bit of this game being played, and I was like, the fuck does this game use PhysX for? It does actually have physics objects. Why? Oh, is that a helmet? Thank you. The gear actually goes onto your character. I fucking love when games do that. It's one of my favorite things. That like Binding of Isaac. Binding of Isaac nailed that shit. Having your character actually look different. Nice, another level up, and right when we needed some HP too. Let's just spike him too. Let's go. Gained a skill point. Ah, yes, that's the other thing. I think I'm gonna go. Honestly, I'm gonna do 2 and 2 again. I want to get that XP gain up. Quick fast at the start. And I'll worry about the crit chance later. I know that's probably a bad idea. Crit chance is usually busted in every game. Where are we going here? All right, that door. Okay, this lad makes you invincible. Come on. Go ham on him. There we go. Just get all the kill streak I can out of it. 3. No, nothing that way. Four times kill streak. Let's go. Give me all your XP. I probably won't be able to kill these guys quick enough because they're fairly tanky. Then again, I got a lot of stats now. Oh, you son of a bitch. Top right for that door. Gotcha. Come on. Oh, didn't make it. Didn't get the XP. Which is gonna get into actual kink and stuff? You mean like kink? Or is that a misspelling? Games to turn perspective to the fullest. It's not so bad in this, at least because everything but the enemies is... Well, okay, a lot of stuff isn't 2D. For these, I just basically run straight into them and hope for the best. And with the enemies, you don't really need to worry about distance too much, so much as you need to worry about just parry left, parry right, parry up, that kind of thing. You don't need to try too hard. You don't need to think about distance at all. So it's not the worst. I will say, still wish this game was in VR. First thing I thought when I seen the game was, man, I wish this was in VR. It's the first thing I think with every game. But hey, it's because VR is pretty sweet, man. I think I was saying that already. I was going to play VR today. Yeah, I was saying that already. I was going to play VR, but I wussed out. Let me have a look at the map. Map's in the top left. So what's here? I'm curious. I feel like there might be bombable secret rooms around the place, but I have no evidence to prove it. Let's see if there's another room just on our left here, because I'd like to get that copper key and get into that chest. The loot's pretty nice in this game. This game does loot well, where it just throws a ton at you. You know, you open a chest and it just shits a load of loot out. It's a good feeling. See Anthem for a bad feeling. Man, how did Anthem... Anthem had the keys to the kingdom, man. Anthem could have been great. And they just didn't do it. And they still haven't done it since. They have not managed to bring it back. Oh! Copper key, let's go. I have to hit that red button. You can see it on the map staring at me. There we go. Oh. Dexterity 5. So the dexterity is kicking me in the butt now. Increase melee knockback. Nothing too much else. That's alright. That's alright. I want VR, but it's super overpriced here. You go for Valve Index. Honestly, if you can stomach it, the Quest 2 is a really good option. And I hate to, like, if you can wait, wait. There will be better VR headsets. There will be less privacy concerning VR headsets from better companies. But right now, if you cannot wait, you cannot do anything. There's basically nothing price to performance wise better than the Quest 2. The Index at this point, to me, you can't really put a price on privacy, so that's a fair thing. That's a fair thing that might be a reason to not get the Quest 2, and might justify the price of the Index. But nothing really beats the Index's quality does not beat the Quest 2's, I think, at this stage. It's mainly the resolution that's killing me. The resolution is so good. I wish. Also, the wire apocalypse. Ananas. Yeah, no, the Facebook thing's fair. I think it's, if you don't buy a Quest because of Facebook, if you don't buy a Facebook product because of Facebook, I'm 100% behind you on it. I legitimately agree that you shouldn't. I have not. If I didn't think that, I would have bought a Quest 2 already. The Quest 2, Mackie, is $350 euros. 300? It's 300 or 350. Basically, it's 100 quid cheaper than the one I have, the Quest 1, and it's better in every way. Which, is always great when a year later your cool VR purchase is outdated. But hey, it's not like so outdated that I must buy a new one. And the Facebook thing, really, that's the reason I haven't bought a new one. If they hadn't made that whole Facebook account requirement thing, there's a good chance I would have bought the Quest 2. Especially because I could play with Quest 1 and Quest 2, then I could play VR with Carolina as well, which would have been awesome. But because of that, the Facebook account requirement, I just kind of went, I'll wait. There is another good option. HP Reverb G2. That headset looks very cool. It looks very promising. It's got a very high resolution display. It's got a decent field of view, better than the Quest, but not better than anything else on the not market leading. The controllers are decent. It's got inside-out tracking, so you don't have to worry about a wiry hell, though it does need some improvement on that. The software isn't quite up to scratch yet. And it's not Facebook owned. It is Windows Mixed Reality. It is Valve were involved in the creation of it. It's open. It's an open platform. You don't have to worry about Oculus Facebook shenanigans. Let me look up Quest 2 price. Yeah, $300 dues, which means it's basically $350 euros. 350 euros. So it's 100 quid cheaper. It's so good for that price. Like, I literally don't know how you could top it at that price. I'm 100% sure Facebook is sucking that living room data out of you to make up that cost. But if you cannot wait, it really is a good piece of hardware. Like, it's a really good headset. That's it's so competitive. There's just nothing. There's literally nothing. There's literally nothing at that price in VR. HP's is 1,000 quid. Is it worth the price? I'd say look up reviews, because to me the Quest 2 still beats it, but the privacy thing. That's really where the problem is. It's like, honestly, if you can wait, we're going full camera. We're soapboxing. I should get a soapbox scene where I just have like a little soapbox at the bottom of the screen for these bits. My take on VR at the moment is, if you cannot wait, if you're so excited for VR and you have to get into it, and you can stomach the Facebook login, the Quest 2 is the best bang for your buck. It's an amazing headset for a great price. Factor in the Elite strap. Also, bear in mind, I'm talking from a review of looking at reviews and specs and like pining over it, but I don't actually own it. I own a Quest 1. I wish I owned a Quest 2 now, but I own a Quest 1 and I do love it and I don't regret it in any way. And that's a great machine. And I recommended the Quest 1 when I bought the Quest 1. More so than the Quest 2 because it didn't have a Facebook login requirement. But at like $300, 400 euros, you can't beat that price. Especially if you're going to get into VR. You don't even know if you're going to like it yet. You don't even know if it's going to be good. You don't even know if you're going to be able to stomach VR. It's a much more palatable price to swallow than the HP Reverb G2 or the Valve Index. But all that said, if you can wait, things are only going to get better. If you can wait for even a year, I think we're going to see much better headsets quickly. And I think in 2 years, we're going to see much better headsets again. I think VR is going to evolve in leaps and bounds over the next coming years. Because it's really not slowing down on the hardware side. And the software is there's some pretty good software and it's selling pretty decently. The Quest is selling amazingly. Ask any dev. Look up any dev. They've all sold like, I think the Pistol Whip devs on the Quest 1, they sold a good bit more than they sold on PC VR. And then on the Quest 2, on release day, they sold 10 times what they sold on the Quest 1. The Quest is a really strong platform. But Facebook, motherfucking. I'm not logged into Facebook on my thing. Facebook is not a thing. And I know you might think, oh, but Oculus own it. You know, it's still got it's still got access to your data and stuff. Actually, they don't. They still have access to some, but they don't have as much access as Facebook has. But yeah, what I was saying was, if you can wait. We're so close to fully wireless, true wireless VR. The Wi-Fi standards are there to allow for really good, really low latency wireless VR. The tech, I think, is there, but possibly the portability of it isn't going to be great. I'd assume the first thing we'll see is like a pack coming off of it that you can like put in your pants pocket or something like that. If you wait, you will get something amazing. But if you can't wait, HP Reverb G2 and Quest 2 are both excellent options. And if you're worried about money, and if you're not sure if you'll even like VR, the Quest 2 is the best. I don't want to say it, but it is the best option. I don't like it, but it is the best option. It's like I'm trying to think of a good example. No, I can't think of a good example of when there's times when there's like a product you like. It's like Nvidia and AMD GPUs. You like AMD and you want them to do well. But Nvidia is just better, man. Not necessarily true this generation, but was true before. And hey, Wex, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Not even use any Google products. I'm trying to wean myself off. Also, pro tip: don't use Google products if you can. Definitely don't stake your livelihood on a Google product, because they kill products like nobody's fucking business. Blad, you retweeted that earlier today. They killed their Poly store, which I think was a 3D art store. They just gone now, and people made good money off of it. Google just kills shit like nobody's business with no real concern for the people they're screwing over. And Cappy, the login requirement for Quest 2 is if you buy a Quest 2 now, you have to log in. If you own a Quest 2 now, if you bought a Quest 2, you have to log in. If you bought a Quest 1 now, you have to log in with a Facebook account. If you're setting up a new headset or a factory reset headset, you have to log in with a Facebook account. If you owned a Quest 1 before this requirement came in, you don't have to have a Facebook account, and I won't need to use my Facebook account for I think 4 more years. After which point I can still probably not log in, but I'll stop having access to mostly online features, probably the store, definitely software updates. There was, fun fact, why do I even play video games, man? I should just host a talk show at this stage. Fuck me. There was the day one of the Quest release, there was a bounty put out by people. I'll say the name now in a second. There's a bounty put out for, I think, about 5,000 quid for jailbreaking the Oculus Quest 2, for making it so you don't need a Facebook account to use that physical hardware. Other side note, needing a software-based account to use a physical piece of hardware that otherwise, that like doesn't actually have any, like, there's no actual reason it needs a software account other than they said it needs a software account. It needs an online account. That's some bullshit business practice. Just getting that out there. If I have to sign up to something to use your thing, I literally can't access it, literally can't turn it on and use it. Go fuck yourself. Tangent. Yeah, the jailbreak thing, I think it was 5,000 quid. It wasn't a huge one, but it was posted by Palmer Luckey. Palmer Luckey, if you don't know, is one of the co-founders of Oculus, who is no longer with the company. It's safe to say where his opinion lies on the matter. Also, John Carmack doesn't actually work for Oculus anymore. I think he's not permanently employed in Oculus anymore. He left Oculus, but he still works on VR in a contractor role, I believe. I think he still works for Oculus in a contractor role, and still works very closely with them, but he's officially not actually Oculus, I don't think. Even though he still does the talks, and everyone fucking loves his talks are great. If you have any interest in VR, watch his talks. If you have any interest in the technical side of VR, watch John Carmack's talks on the Quest keynotes, or the Oculus keynotes. They're fantastic. I have missed so much chat. I'm so sorry. Friend with a VR headset asked him to try it. Jiggins, 100%, yes. Some people, if you can try it from someone else first, do that. Because you might end up having to return your headset. I think, but I cannot say from personal experience, I think from anecdotal stories I've heard that if you buy a headset and you have very strong motion sickness, I think you can work on it and you can eventually get over it. But it could be so bad that you might not be able to. It's a lot better than it was first generation, like the first few generations of headsets. Like the VR sickness isn't anywhere near as bad. I personally, I'm a tank. I don't get affected by it at all. And Blute, just get an Index. It's so expensive, and it's not even top of the line in terms of specs anymore. That's my problem. That's my problem with the Index. If the Index dropped in price, I'd be recommending the Index right now. Easy. Friday vs. New Baker? Yeah. I honestly, and I agree. Like those captchas, one for checking, another one is for building AI. Yeah. The little captcha, I'm not a robot boxes and stuff like that. That's all reinforcing image processing by basically building a bank. It's like part of, if you have to select like, identify the traffic lights. One of them's an image where they do know what the traffic lights are, and the other one's an image where they don't know what the traffic lights are, or whatever it is they're getting you to identify. But the answer you give, they're then saving it for the sake of having extra data for image processing of a bank of images that say, this is what a traffic light looks like from a million different angles in a million different situations. I'm going to have to catch up with so much chat. I'm so sorry. I'm going to go fast. I want to get back to actually playing the game. Maybe you train yourself to cope with it. I think it can be overcome. I think, like seasickness, it can be overcome, but it might come at a cost you are not worth. You are not up to putting in. Like, you would literally have to train for it. VR Jesus. Yeah, Actually, great example. If you wouldn't buy Apple stuff, maybe don't buy Facebook stuff, because their thoughts on the ecosystem is the same. And I'm happy with what I bought. I probably won't buy another Facebook product. Poly store went wildly different. I feel like that store wouldn't quite last so long, Mackie. Stadia is not dead yet, but Stadia is dead. Google Glass is dead. There's a website. All right. Full tangent mode. I know I said I'd get back to the game. Full tangent mode. We're not even pretending now. There we go. There's literally a website for this. The Google Graveyard. Killed by Google. Recently, AngularJS, Google Chrome apps, Google Hangouts, Expeditions, Tour Creator, Poly. That's the app store I was just talking about. So since this was announced, June 2021, all these other ones have also come out. Or maybe these ones were announced before. AppMaker. Oh, I see. They're lined up for the guillotine. But they're not dead yet. These are the ones that are dead. Google Play Music. Pause the stream if you want to read any of these, because I'm not, because I know how. But GlassOS, Google Now, Freebase, Uweave. What the fuck even are half of these? Google Wallet Card, Google Earth browser plugin. Okay, that one maybe deserved to die. But like, it seems like Google's modus operandi is throw every piece of shit you can at every single wall you can find. And hey, if it sticks, I didn't even have to look at chat. Guillotine, gravestone. I'm sorry. It wasn't chat that tipped me off there. I just looked at my preview and I seen it. And I know you guys are probably saying it, but I don't have chat scrolled in the right place. That's the dream, Wex. That's the dream. Yeah, thank you for pointing it out. I caught it. I did catch it. Apple at least cares about it. They don't make money off of it. I cannot say for certain, but my understanding of Apple and privacy is Apple care about privacy in terms of third parties not being able to access your data and advertise shit. Apple themselves, they'll use their data for their own usage all they want. Real talk, Microsoft, I think, are trying to be decent with it. At least from when I was working there, it seemed like they were actually trying to not be shitheads about data and data privacy. Which of the VR ones? Facebook. What is considered top of the price? What do you mean, Blute? Top of the price? Okay, right. Let's get this rolling. This is what I was scrolling through, and I was making a big show of it, and I was like, oh, look at all this. Oh, look at all this. I don't know what that is. Material Team Manager, Google Fiber TV. I heard of that one. Game Builder, Datally, Google Clips, Message Center, G Suite Train. It goes on. This probably isn't even an exhaustive list. I don't... Wait, they are killing Chrome? Wait, no, I don't think they're killing Chrome. You probably don't know half of these. I know I've heard of a good few of them. Mostly because I keep my ear to the tech news, so I hear about a fair bit of them. But like, it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. I was kind of hoping there'd be like businesses that were also killed by Google, because that's probably an even bigger list. Like, not only maybe smaller businesses that they have not just smaller businesses that they might have spawned off and then created, but also killed because they seen them as a threat to them and, you know, did their big business bullshit. New Internet Explorer, apparently it's okay. It's based on Chromium though, so it's basically Chrome, so, you know, don't know how much. YouTube gaming died. Google Music is dead soon, to be replaced with YouTube Music, which isn't even the same and doesn't work the same. And Google fired people for unionizing. That was another thing that happened. Just remember, folks, every company's shit. Yes, Blut Senpai. I'm glad. For VR, what do I think is more important? Image quality or refresh rate? For me, and I can only say this from my own point of view, image quality. Bear in mind, no motion sickness, no issues with motion sickness. Maybe it's a bigger, like, refresh rate might be a bigger deal for a lot of other people. It isn't. It doesn't make a damn bit of difference to me. So, yeah, image quality is more important to me. I'd like good refresh rate, and the Quest does have a 72 Hz refresh rate, which I personally find perfectly good. I was playing Minecraft in 30 FPS, and I was fine. And yeah, as Jesus says, you and I can only see a cinematic 24 FPS. You notice big quality jump going 90 Hz Vive. Jiggins actually probably has more experience. Bear in mind as well, anything I say with VR, I've only got one headset and I've only tried out a couple of other ones. So my opinion is definitely not, you know, crazy well informed. Ooh, these are both a bit rough. I don't like those numbers. 917, 1824, nah. Let's see what's in here. Ah, yes, physics. Talk you out. Yeah, don't pull them. Bear that in mind whenever I talk about VR or stuff like that. I am coming from a limited set. I think I'm well informed. I do place a probably above average value on my knowledge, because I think I'm well informed, but also I could not be, so keep that in mind. What do we got here? Longsword, garbage. Oh, that was also garbage. Why am I? Yeah, I think you can bring this stuff and bring it to other levels and sell it to people and stuff like that. Oh, there you go. Enjoy. Fallout 4 VR and 45 Hz. I played Minecraft at 30 Hz, 30 FPS, whatever you want to call it. Didn't bother me at all. I barely even noticed. I noticed, but it wasn't so bad that I had to stop playing. Game looks very cool. It's a pretty neat game, Skelly. And how you doing, man? Good to see you. It's a pretty neat game. I think where I'm at the moment, I've only played about 2 hours of this off stream. I'm feeling it's getting a little repetitive, but I think based on what I've watched, it does get changed up, and you start getting through the lower levels a lot quicker, so it's not so bad. He might not be able. Skelly might not even be able to hear me because he's lurking. Anyway, can I do DSR? What's DSR? Dark Souls Remastered? Is that a thing I can do? Because I might do that if that's a thing I can do. That would be a great way to do Dark Souls with Dark Souls with a fresh spin on it. I'd actually be quite happy to do that. 3060 was pretty significant for me when I upgraded my stuff on a flat screen. I haven't, like I was saying earlier, I haven't really noticed 60 to 144, but for games where I think it matters, I don't think I'm getting 144, so I don't think it matters. Average knowledge. average knowledge on VR is probably pretty low. Like I'm definitely that's why I do feel a bit confident. But yeah. Fallen Strangers trash in VR. Yes, they are bad. Do not buy them. They are bad. I really don't like them. Jesus, I remember that. Oh, good night, Blute. Good night, Blute. If you can't type anymore, have a good night, man. It's good to have you here. Just try playing in 24. I that's what I'm saying. I have. Minecraft was running at like 30 and below. Like it legitimately, it's not great, but I can handle it. I don't get sick for one. Nothing makes me sick in VR, okay? Nothing makes me sick. If I have to boot up Jet Island someday to prove that nothing makes me sick in VR, I will do it. Okay, Skelly. How you doing anyway, man? Let me that's how we skeleton man. There we go. Thank you very much. Number 1 e-girl on Twitch, highly recommended. Potentially might suck your dick. Oh. Vomit stream. Yeah, you said you were too sleepy. You're being put to bed. If you're not in bed, you're in bed now, young man. Get your ass. It is 20 to 10. That is past your bedtime, mister. Oh, DSR. Oh, shit. Ooh. Wait. Wait, I can't remember the context for DSR now. It was something to do with VR, wasn't it? It was something like, can you use DSR in VR? I'm actually not sure if you can. I don't know. I've not actually messed around with the technical. I've yet to really dig into like image quality on VR. I've yet to really go down that line. Hey, Echo. Let me throw a shadow for Hay as well. Ooh. Hang on. Is Jet Island multiplayer? Yeah. It's multiplayer. I legit kind of want to play it at some point on stream just to show people. And if you want to do multiplayer, Jiggins, I'm down to do multiplayer VR Jet Island on stream at some point and see who can. I'm gonna win. I'm sorry. I don't throw. I'm literally, nothing affects me. I'm 100% fine. I have no idea. I will have a look into that, lad. See if DSR is compatible. I don't know if it is, and it might not be with Oculus headsets because of the way Oculus Link works. Dynamic Super. Hang on, isn't Dynamic Super Resolution where you can render something in a higher resolution and then bring it down? Isn't that how Dynamic Super Resolution works? If so, I think most VR applications have that built in by default. Like the Oculus and Steam VR applications, I think they actually have that built in by default because you can actually render at higher resolution. It gives you the option to render at higher resolutions in almost all of them. Yeah, no, you can. It's not NVIDIA DSR, but you can do super resolution. I see you. Oh, I meant to read that. I was. You are not wrong. Jiggins has in fact seen me vomit. He's familiar with it, possibly intimately familiar. I don't think I ever vomited on you. Oh, I was a terribly vomity drinker. It was just when when you get home after a night out of, going ham on the dance floor and drinking and clubbing, what people do. I definitely know these things. I'm nearly dead. Oh my Christ. The vomiting really rattled me, didn't it? It just, as soon as I went inside, as soon as the indoor air hit me, bleh, like it was so consistent. I eventually figured out that if I brush my teeth, I'm fine. I think it was literally just the smell of alcohol on my own breath makes me feel sick. For the record, I don't drink that much anymore. I don't like getting so turned. Been a long time since I have. Kind of want to do it for the sake of like nostalgia. But no, I'm generally a responsible boy now. Here's something else. I have not even looked at this, shown you guys this in this game, and hopefully no one attacks me while I'm looking at it. But you can actually, as you get new items, you learn skills like melee lifesteal. They add skills to you, and as you level up, you get new skills as well. But when you die, they're gone. But you get points that you can use to permanently learn certain skills, which is pretty dope. Let's see. Although you haven't seen a thunderstorm in ages, you still feel lightning rushing through your veins. Growing experience, you're now finding ways to let it out. 9.5% chance for lightning to strike to jump to the closest enemy, dealing 11.4% of the initial damage. Okay. A demonic presence has taken up residence within your bones. Hungry for life, it will tap into the energy of every being you strike, siphoning vitality and sharing it with you. Oh my god, there's going to be a lot of reading, isn't there? Meditation, important insight. You have a deep-seated passion for riddling people with things with holes. Truly a passion. Sucker for tasty stuff. Yeah, I mostly drink for flavor these days. Yeah, it's like a nice glass of Baileys or something. Beautiful. Good luck with the Switch, lad. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. I think I made him putting whiskey in a King's Cup. Holy shit. Damn it. Oh my god, Jiggins. I remember that. We were playing... Yeah. So... Twas a wonderful house party at someone's house. And we were playing a game of Kings. If you don't know Kings is a game of cards where... you draw cards, and whatever the card you draw, that makes people do something. That something generally means drink. I think 6 was all the girls have to drink. Oh wait, no, is 6 chicks? 5 is guys. 5, all the dudes have to drink. I think Queen was like make up your own rule. So like on a card, do X. You first person to touch their nose. Last person to touch their finger on their nose has to drink or has to down whatever they have left. And one of the cards is the King's Cup. So on a king, you have to put a bit of your drink into the King's Cup, the cup in the center. And that happens until, I can't remember if it's until the cup is full or until like the 4th X number of kings are drawn. Maybe the 4th king is drawn or something like that. The last king in the deck. Then whoever draws that has to drink everything in the cup, regardless of what it is. So, and being in Ireland, there's a lot of Guinness in those cups a lot of time. But I got the King's Cup on a particularly vicious round of Kings one time, and I think I was very, 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 very drunk at the time. And I was like, oh dear God, no, I can't handle this. Holy shit. Oh yeah, I vomited on the doorstop. Yeah, I remember that now. I was like, oh God, I can't. And I had to take a minute and psych myself up. And while I was psyching myself up, it turns out, I only learned this the next day, young Jiggins there in chat poured a fair whack of whiskey into that King's Cup on top of everything that was already in it. I then, after psyching myself up, I didn't just drink the King's Cup. I downed it in one. Yeah, I'd forgotten all about that until now. That was a bit of a rundown memory lane for myself there as well. Don't do that. Don't be me. Don't. It's a bad idea. Drink responsibly, please. It's funny in hindsight. Holy shit, that was not a good idea in at the time. And hey, sorry, I missed your thing earlier. I live in Ireland. I do live in Ireland right now. I have lived in Ireland my whole life. The first time I ever left a country, I think I was 16, unless you count the Northern Ireland, but I don't really. First time I left the island, I was 16. It's 20-10 for me because I live in Ireland. Sorry, no, it's 10-9 for me because I live in Ireland. I was translating to Blut's local time. I'm not ignoring you, Blut. I'm very bad at reading chat. Since you know I should play this, and why don't you tell me how you do? Okay. Project Wingman, easy. It's not free. I've No Man's Sky and I have Elite Dangerous. Will those work as replacements? I can play those easy, no problem. Bring it on. Bring it. Give me your most vomit-inducing video games. I will take it. Maybe we'll theme a stream around trying to make me throw up in VR. How about that? All right, I'm writing it down. What a stupid idea. Throw up VR. Future me will understand. I'm glad I did go back and look at that. I shouldn't drink as well because I'm on Prozac at the moment. I can't drink too much. Like, I shouldn't drink too much, and it does have an adverse effect on my mood. So I do avoid it where I can. But when I do drink it, it's just, a nice glass of Baileys. Oh, sweet glass of Baileys. It's so hard for me not to go get a glass of Baileys right now, but I'm not going to. I think that might have been the first time. Possibly. And I think I was a demonstrator in the labs then as well. So I was like, to you, I might have seemed like some kind of figure of authority of some description. I was a tutor in labs at the time when I met Jiggins. Oh. Da-da. Hang on, I've missed so much chat. There was a rhyme card that allowed you to go to the toilet. Aha! 2 for 2 fingers. Yeah. Is Wex knows. Baileys and fruit and all sorts of filth. I think the worst I seen was Guinness, whiskey. I've probably had worse. Guinness, whiskey, absinthe, and like shitty beer like Carlsberg or Tennant's or what was the Aldi beer? I can't remember. You get a big pack of Aldi beer and it was drying. it was awful. Self-poison play. Yeah, not a great idea. I don't recommend it, okay? Legitimately. Funny in hindsight, legitimately not a good idea. It's a good thing I threw up because it probably would have given me alcohol poisoning at the time because I was that out of it. Whew. That's Spirit Northern is only temporary. Okay. I'll keep pregnant when I'm pregnant. Dr. Beef. Oh, Dr. Beef. Jesus. Jiggins is like my MO. Is like my MO. Carlsberg, calling one of the main 2 beers in Denmark shit. Carlsberg legitimately tastes like ass. I hate Carlsberg so much. I would rather not drink Carlsberg. How about that? I'm gonna learn this Storm Tamer ability. Normally, I think it's worth taking the lifesteal. I don't think it's great at this level. But I've never seen Storm Tamer before, so I want to perma learn that. I've smoothly made my way back into the game. Thank you very much. Oh my god, look at the gloves I'm wearing. Make it look like my hand is like this wrinkled mass. Oh. Gotchas. Okay, that was worth the little time investment there. Because those dudes would have taken me quite a while to kill. Alright, I can get 4 off. There we go. Let's go. Video games. Actually playing video games. What a novelty on Twitch. You found components. Oh, I've never gotten this. I've never managed to do this yet. Confident talisman component. So you can craft your own weapons somewhere later on. Wedge, axe head. Mediocre bayonet. Better than my current sword in every way. Traveler's rod. Another gem. So I got an axe head. So I need some more parts. Tuborg. Oh shit, was it Tuborg? Was it like a massive pack of Tuborg you could get in Aldi? I don't think it was. Maybe it was Foster's. Honestly, Foster's tastes like shit, but it's got a soft spot in my heart because it was cheap in the local, in the college I was in. They sold it on special. I'm guessing they had like several years worth, and it tastes like crap, but I kind of like it because just because I drank so much of it. 4 attribute points awarded. Let's spend. So I'm going to throw 2 into Dex and 1 more into Intelligence and 1 more into Melee. And then with that 2 in Dex, I have a better pair of gloves. Look at that. And yeah, it actually updates the gloves on your character. Isn't that cool? I think that's cool. I like the little visual changes. It's one of my favorite things in roguelike kind of games. For the record, with those slimes, you actually have to follow them as they jump up and down to hit them. You can't just swing wildly, which is what I was doing, but I'm going to run away. I don't know what that purple buff does. I legit have no clue. I ran into the spikes like an idiot, lost half my health. But I don't want to really find out what it does, so... Fuck me. Oh my god, I'm taking so much stupid damage. Alright. That dude's chilling back there for a second. Take it easy, man. Stop going ham. You're not a barbarian. You can't get away with this yet. Yet. I can do 4. Not 5. Okay. That was pretty rough. We literally just leveled up and we're already on a quarter HP. That is not a good look, man. Not a good way to be. Legend Island, stepping over unconscious schoolgirls and businessmen in every alley past a certain hour. At least that's not something I've had too much of an issue with. That is it's not a good look. I didn't go out in Dublin enough to see the passed out folks everywhere. Although I suppose maybe I just don't remember it. Honestly, actually, probably just don't remember it. Probably enough of it. Get in there. I never really got the thing of like different alcohols giving you different hangovers. Like that wasn't a thing for me. And mixing drinks never caused... I didn't get hangovers for a long time, actually, at all. I think the first hangover I ever got was... I was 25 or 26 when I got my first ever hangover. Yeah, they were never really a problem for me. I did keep myself well hydrated, though, so... Exotic beer flight. They bought fracking Carlsberg and charged an arm and a leg for it. Carlsberg isn't exotic. What the shit? Bullshit. Fucking exotic. Oh my god. You want really shit Danish beer? Harbo? I'll have to keep an eye out for it. Like a bit of a fantasy version of Void Basins. Got a meeting now, so gotta go. Have a good one, Jiggins. Have a good meeting, man. Good to talk to you. Okay. I think I'm a staff. You can't pick up the staff. Unfortunate. First hanger. It was. I remember it. I remember it quite well. I probably got like milder hangovers, but you know, I'm thinking like your classic hangover that, you know, debilitates you. Everything sounds awful. You know, everything you can't hear. The world's spinning. You're like, oh god, everything is pain. Yeah, it was. Oh, what was it? All I can remember for certain. Oh, I shouldn't have walked. Oh, those motherfuckers! I love their little wind up. Their little. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God, I'm dead. Yeah, there's my last potion. Jesus, they're racking out so many haymakers here. Come on, lifesteal. Gently my way back up. Sorry, I gotta concentrate for just 1 second there. The fuck was I saying? The fuck was I saying? Oh, hangovers. Yeah, I just remember I was 26 or so, maybe. And I remember specifically because a friend of mine was downstairs sleeping on the couch, and I literally just texted them saying, "Go home whenever you feel like. I'm not getting out of bed." That's the worst. That only happened. I think I got that maybe a couple times in my life. I definitely remember waking up still drunk. Plenty of times. Okay. Plenty of times. Ooh, hey, a bomb. Thank you very much. No, son of a bitch. I don't know how to avoid that yet. Like, I don't think I can just walk away from him. Because I think do you see the way they stick to you if you fall away? Oh, I'm actually dead. Oh, fudge. Well, heck. Oh, well. From 1 second to the next, your arms seem too heavy to lift. Your vision goes dim as you drag your feet across the floor in a vain attempt to carry on fighting. Your last breath, you increase the tranquility and fade into light. As you reach out to touch it, it speeds away. You feel as though you are falling through an endless void, tumbling ever faster until you're jolted back to life by forces unknown. You awake in your cell, your equipment looted, and your head buzzing with ache. Your body feels weaker, and memories of your attempted escape have vanished. And that's us. So yeah, if you have permadeath on, this doesn't work. That you don't get that. I think you just straight die. But yeah, we're back at the start, and Dungeon Floor 1, lost 18 money, strength dex, 1 level, all non-permanent skills, and any items you tossed into the chute are now gone. So I have Storm Tamer, that one I learned, and I think this is my racial bonus, Exotic Martial Arts, because I'm an Amazon. Yeah, I suppose it makes sense. Got the Amazon thing. Yeah, so I've lost a couple of my stats. I've lost a level, but I'm not out of it yet. And I can eventually, you can kind of see how over time, over multiple runs, if you don't, you know, just die like a fool, you can work your way back up. And then, of course, there is a permadeath mode if you don't want to do that. For me, for the first time through the game, I feel like this is the intended way to play. Is to not have permadeath on the first time. I guess. Oh, this is hell. So yeah, this guy's just, I can't, like, how do I, what am I supposed to do? Oh, it's like Half-Life 1. It's like Half-Life 1 movement. It just kind of sticks to you. Huh? Yeah, no, not happening. It does. So yeah, I think it will make the game a little easier, but I'm okay with that in my first playthrough. Like, name me a modern roguelike that doesn't have some form of permanent progression, be it unlocks or Isaac's like actually a pretty interesting case, because in Isaac you have permanent progression in the form of like character unlocks and like, but the goal, the more you play Isaac, the goal you're trying to beat moves further back. So you can actually beat Isaac first go, but then the next time you play it, you have to get a little further to actually win. Then you have to unlock Mom's Womb, and you beat that. Or is it Hell? Hell? Alright. No, I think it's Mom's Womb, then it's Heaven or Hell, then it's... I can't remember. It's been a while. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, Kettle should be fine. I don't think they can hear it on stream. Can you make me tea? Yeah. Also, yeah, in Isaac, the more stuff you unlock, in some cases, the harder it gets. Noita has a very similar problem, where it seems like the more stuff you unlock, the worse it gets. That is some interesting fan art. All right, give it to me, baby. Huh? There we go. So you can see that these dudes are going down. These dudes are going down a little bit quicker than they were the first time around, because I have a little bit better weapon and my stats are a little bit better to take advantage of that weapon. You'd see also if I'd managed to make it to one, on the upper levels you can find chutes from which you can drop items to the previous levels for you to pick up later. Medium 9 to 16, slow 19 to 25. I'm gonna go for the bigger hitter. Not for any real reason or any justification. Maybe is there a DPS? Damage 1 to 1, damage 1 to 1. Oh yeah, that's just my ranged DPS. Or ranged damage. It doesn't actually give me a DPS. Oh wait, no, is that 19 to 25? Oh, this is my DPS, isn't it? So I do 36 to 43 damage per swing? Or is that per second? I think that's per swing. I don't think that's per second. Out of sugar? Just out. Enough for me, though. Okay, we're good. Running out of sugar. Apparently I'm not sweet enough. She laughed. Rambunctiously off stream. You guys couldn't hear it. It wasn't that loud, but it was loud enough. I grab this secret switch. Don't know what it does, but you just don't want to hit them every time. Oh. What was that? 17? That 17, 15? Maybe that is damage per second then. Because if I was doing 17 per swing, that's nowhere near this. But 17 plus 15 would add up to about 32, which maybe minus their armor value. That could work. Checking the orb spells aren't locked either. No spells. Oh, so is Noita actually one of the few true rogue-like games? And I say rogue light. I can't remember. I think it was The Strange. I'm not sure if any of you know The Strange. He's another streamer on Twitch. I think he makes the very, very specific distinction that a rogue like is a game in which when you die, you lose everything and you start as you did the very first time you booted up the game. I don't know if there was like the unlocks. I don't know if the unlocks counted toward that, but a rogue light was what we're playing now, which is there is some kind of persistent progression. Your character gets a little stronger every run, that kind of thing. Personally, I do myself prefer the rogue like way of doing things, because I found with games like Rogue Legacy, and I might find it with this eventually, that if you know that leveling up will just make you stronger, you often end up feeling like your earlier runs are pretty much just a grind to make you stronger to get to the end game. And that's a bit shitty. But since this game has a permadeath option, I'm guessing it is balanced in such a way that you could do it. You could go one whole run, start fresh and go the whole way. So we're used to hearing the word rogue like than rogue. I know, right? Hang on. That was a short meeting. The kind where they should send an email? Yeah. I fucking hate meetings, man. There's no okay. Let's see. That's another thing in Isaac that I really didn't like, is eventually to balance Isaac, because it had so many items, they had to basically add in a lot of duplicate items that were, they looked a little different, but they basically just did the same thing, or there was a tiny stat difference, but they had to do that to beef up the item pool so that you didn't just only get... it was harder for you to have a run where you only got shit items. I think they also did adjust the like rates of things appearing as well. Enter the Gungeon, I'm pretty sure, solely focused on adjusting the rates of strong items appearing to deal with that kind of balance. Thinking, I've done that a few times before, Vlad, where you're like, fuck it, just re-download everything. I do that a lot with Steam games. I'm like, I could throw it to my external hard drive, but also, Darkest Dungeon doesn't really have any perma progress either. Sort of. I would say Darkest Dungeon does have perma progress, because you can upgrade your characters. You can upgrade like the base stats of your characters through some of the tavern upgrades or something upgrades. You can upgrade the base stats of the characters. I'm not 100% sure on that. You can upgrade the base stats of the recruits as well. I know that. I don't have much for certain. Have I tried Hades yet? No. Honestly, if I started playing this today and I was like not feeling it, and for like all that I've actually played of this, maybe I didn't feel it. No, I'm enjoying this. I am legitimately enjoying playing this game and streaming it. I think it's a cool game, and I think I really like the art style. I haven't talked about the art style at all yet. I'll do a bit on that in a bit. We'll bit in a bit for some bits. Yo, hashtag give me money. What was I saying? Hades. I have Hades in my library. I literally bought Hades the second it released. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off with the barrel. Don't you dare. Fuck me. I literally bought Hades the second it released, and I refused to play it because when I'm like legitimately excited for a game that's in early access, I don't want to play it because I'm legitimately excited and will probably burn out and not play it when it's actually released then. I have never even booted up Hades, but I'm really looking forward to the day I do, and it will be a day soon. It will be a day sooner rather than later. There's just so many games to play, man. So many games. I'm very much looking forward to Hades though. Game looks freaking amazing and so beautiful, and it's from the team. It's from it's from Supergiant Games. They're freaking excellent. I'm gonna pause you for 1 second while I scroll back up in chat. Don't keep walking at me. Excuse me. Oh yeah, it is like Hades is properly released. Like I should actually go and play it now. They seem to be having some trouble here. Huh? Oh, you motherfucker. Just go one swing. Don't get greedy. Oh, got greedy. Okay, he wasn't swinging. Sorry. I'll calm my salt. You can't really, if you're wondering, by the way, I don't think it's really that feasible to avoid, to like, what's the word? Kite enemies in this. I don't think it's a feasible option because they do kind of stick to you and you're kind of slowed when you're in melee range. You got that threat on you. Classic D&D style. Classic, actually, a lot of game style. And yeah, we're good on health anyway. Yeah, okay. Ooh, DD is just an excellent comp. It's actually, no, you're right. No, yeah, no. The Darkest Dungeon is totally just an XCOM kind of game. Unless you did like one team, one run. Really, every Supergiant game has amazing sound design. I still listen to the Transistor soundtrack on a weekly, I'd say, basis. It used to be a daily basis, like the whole album. For at least a couple years, I listened to that album every day. But now it's more on a paltry, once a week kind of deal. That game soundtrack was beautiful. And Bastion, not so many bangers in Bastion for me. But overall, still an excellent soundtrack. I've never played Pyre either. Pyre was a damn shame that I've never played Pyre, because I have it. It was actually gifted to me. Like so many games I have to play. But yeah, I just never got around to it. Like so many things, there's only so much time in the day. And I manage my time very poorly. Okay. I think I've explored most of the floor here. I can see one path I haven't explored. Level up? Level up indeed. Where are we getting all that strength from? Armor plus 6 requires int 5 strength 4. Strength plus 2, there we go. So I've got 646. No, I've got 645, which actually means I want to put 2. I'll put 3 in 1, I think. And let's perma-learn something. You want to make sure you learn something before too long. Raw practice seems to pay off. Foes tremble at the thought of your precise and carefully magic. I haven't used wands at all. I haven't even showed you wands yet, have I? I'm gonna learn another point of this, because I think the AoE damage might come in pretty sick at some point. I think it might save my ass. Okay, if I want to go back to that one room I haven't explored, I gotta go pretty far back. And I'm too lazy. Okay, there we go. I get to read this again. So the death was all planned. Also, did I see Elysium? Hello. Good to see you. Hate sport games, Barley. Apparently Pyre it's a sports game, but you don't realize you're playing a sports game. And it's kind of what turned me off Pyre as well. But I've been told pretty solidly it's way more focused on the character side, and the actual sport, the actual gameplay aspect doesn't feel like you're playing a sport, I guess. You could cheese those stuck enemies with magic. You definitely could, but magic. I'll show you how the wands work actually on this next floor. Ava had 12 wives. You among them. I'm one of someone's 12 wives. At night, each one would fall asleep with the queen's name on her lips. Big Toast, however, was the only name that, when uttered, would make Ava herself skip a heartbeat. I'm the favorite wife. The other wives knew of the queen's love for you and respected your status as the high wife. I am the finest wife. Ooh, that is a hot cup of tea. I'm gonna put that aside for a second. We're gonna tackle that in a minute. Okay. Yeah, okay, whatever. Oh, is that a shop? On Shuppa? Don't kill me for my Irish wax, please. Pyromancer? 14. Alright, so yeah, there's shops. Shops are a thing. Candlestick. Charges. 1, 2, 2. So these can all be sold because they have no charges left in them. Did I have... Also, this is like a fancy... Almost looks like a Bloodborne mole rat. Like an oddly specific thing. Range speed, melee crit. Okay, I can sell those. 9, so that puts me at 130. This costs 67, comes with a point of Pyromancer. If I remember correctly, Pyromancer is a skill. That's all I got. That's all I got. Oh, the names in this game. This game has one of those randomly generated legendary item names. I think the green is like... I think green is, your rare weapons. Your blue is your extra rare. And then I haven't seen anything beyond blue. Let me have another quick... Thorns. Thorns, I'm guessing, is your classic do damage to enemies when you get hit. Not a skill I put much value in most games, unless you're playing a pure tank. There is places for it, but yeah, I think I'll take these spalders for that bit of Pyromancer, and then I'll grab one of these hafts or shafts because I can in fact dig it, but I cannot dig the expensive one. I'll come back when I get a minute. He's Bloodborne. Look, he's got an overcoat and a top hat. That's basically Bloodborne. I love randomly generated names on items because you come up with gold sometimes. What was this one? Fighters, Spalders of the Undergrowth. That was not gold. Swift Treaders of something. Oh yeah, check out the statue on my right. I'll point that out a second. I'll segue neatly into the graphics of this game. This dude's super easy. Okay, he parries you, if you notice that. If I swing too much. Yeah, he parried me there. You can hear that noise. But he literally only swings from one side, so it's not even... I think he swings slightly up sometimes, and that's like the most you have to worry about. 14 to 18. Let's see. 27, 31. No, okay, I still think this is better. Of something is just the merchant not giving enough shits. Yeah. I kind of like that idea. I like that idea. It's just that... Don't jump down there. It's just that mole rat guy being like, something, okay? Look, are you buying it? Although he seems a little more polite than that. I wonder who does all the voice acting. I wonder is it a dev doing all the voice acting for this game? This statue, I think this statue is probably the best representation of the graphics in the game because you can see the way it kind of follows you a little bit in that kind of 2D style, and then once you hit a certain point, it swaps to a sideways view, and you see these all over the place. And it's weird and kind of off-putting, but anyone who played PC games yonks ago will remember that effect from anything like old Duke Nukem or Doom or anything like that. That was just everywhere. And I feel like it's safe to say that the dev very specifically chose this art style or stuck with this art style. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hello? I fucking hate skulls. I fucking hate flying skulls in every video game are the worst. Oh my god, am I gonna die to flying skulls again? That's actually not that crazy. Okay, so this is how wands work. Straight up, it's straight up FPS. Look, you even hold it. You even hold it in the middle when you zoom in. Like, look at that. If that's not a homage to Doom and Wolfenstein, I don't know what is. Okay, that turns off these turrets. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. I changed my controls recently, so. Yeah, you can't just snipe dudes with the wands because you eventually run out of charges on your wands. So you don't have infinite magic to use. So you can probably build up enough wands to cheese a couple rooms that way, but you can't cheese the whole game. It also means, it's also why I don't really want to invest too much into intelligence for wand damage, because, or it's not the reason I'm investing into intelligence, because I just don't value it very highly. It's too nebulous, especially at this stage of the game. The wands are basically all ass. Oh, you son of a dick. I think the way to counter that is you gotta just smack them quicker than they smack you. Gotta watch out for that animation tell. And it's totally tellable. Put you on one. Sneak attack. Let's go. Okay, I kited that. Ah, oh, fuck, didn't manage it. Come on. No! You sticky motherfucker. Ooh, child friendly. What have I told you? You're skull in your head right now? Did I? Have I brought that up? I think I've brought that up on stream before. I can't remember. I definitely wanted to bring this up on stream before. How easy to throw me off topic. Any excuse not to play a game, apparently. For someone who loves video games as much as he says he does, very easy to get me to stop playing them. My little memory box. This is loads of shit from the years. Loads and loads of shit. It's gonna take me a while to... Like, I got... From that time I worked in Next... Oxygen Festival. What year was this? 2009. 19-year-old me, 11 years ago. An old character sheet from it was based on the Firefly system. Logan Tom was this dude's name. I don't even have to look. I remember Logan well. He was an army drill sergeant or something like that. Went a bit nuts, became a bit of an arsonist. Eventually, twist in the story, turned out he was a genetically altered grown super soldier. But he was like the first batch of them, so he was a bit defective. Yeah, I remember. Anyway. Xbox 360 game card. Apparently we're just doing this now. I'm so sorry. Daniel Sack versus Kirby Spitmark. What I'm looking for is buried at the bottom. I'm just gonna pull everything out. Fuck it. There we go. This puppy right here. Euromedic Dundrum. 2010. Probably too much personal information to be throwing out there on the internet. Whatever. Oh, hey, spatula. Just keep hitting the tangent counter. Just don't stop. Spatula from when I did chemistry in first year in college. Fun fact: one of the last labs we did, we had a little string of fun little experiments, and one of them was, hey, throw some sugar into the bottom of a test tube and throw it over the Bunsen burner for 5 minutes. Let me just clean this up. Okay. There's a bunch of stuff in here I actually do want to keep safe and keep safe and secure. Man, I didn't even finish the first story I started with taking this out. I'm already on another one. Test tube, spatula. I'll clean it up later, whatever. Test tube, spatula, sugar. When you melt sugar, you get caramel. Fun fact. At this point in time, my entire row of other chemistry students learning this and realizing it was caramel went, oh, hot damn, let me take this spatula I have used to stir, mix, add to, pick up many toxic, caustic materials. Let me get a bit of that caramel. Take a nice dip. Get some sweet flavoring with that death sticks right there. Like my entire bench did it. I didn't. But yeah, don't do that shit in a chemistry lab. Oh my god. They didn't know. I didn't know before that lab. Jesus, I legitimately didn't know before that lab. Original tangent. This contains my skull and brain. This is an MRI scan of here to here. It's a very detailed MRI scan. It's on a CD, so I'm not sure quite sure how to get it. But yeah, that is a very detailed map of my a 3D. In fact, it's probably a 3D model. I could probably. Oh my god, could I make a 3D model of my own head? But it's an MRI, so it has a front to back and top down, slice by slice view of everything that's going on in here. And it's got its own software to view all those images built into it. So when I first got this, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And I threw it into my laptop. And literally, I didn't even open anything. It just popped up. It just, it spanned the disk for a few seconds. And then it just popped up with my own skull just fucking looking at me. Just straight on looking at me. I literally just went, no, and just closed it. And I didn't look at it again for probably a couple months. Because, hey, literally seeing your own skull is, on a very primal level, not cool. Like, I can still remember the feeling of when it popped up and I was just so shocked at seeing it. Like, my brain was in full-on freak the fuck out mode. Because it's my fucking skull. It's a very convincing hologram, Jesus. It's a very convincing hologram. Yeah, I might maybe be able to show that on stream one day if I ever actually get a way to read discs in my new computer, in my current computer. Yeah, I would like to have a nice medical discovery stream, eh? Have a good look at my clogged sinuses. The reason I got that head scan, it is 10 years old though, so my head is a little different since then. A lot more wrinkles in the old brain. And the old face, and just wrinkles basically everywhere. I am not Got it. Caught it. You piece of shit. While I'm paused. Drank a potion for that. Weird. The spiders seem to get delayed like that sometimes. I'm tempted to look at that on stream sometime if I ever get a CD burner. It'd be interesting. Yeah, it'll be interesting. The reason I got the scan, by the way, I think I started that and didn't even fucking get near to finishing it. The reason I got the scan was just because I was suffering from very frequent headaches. And we were fairly confident it was nothing, but the doctor just wanted to double check. It was nothing. Turns out my sinuses are just made of ass. This is a bad situation. Alright, chug the potions, and I fucking leveled up. So the potion chug was even more useless than it appeared. This is not the situation you want to get yourself in this game. This is death. This is how you die. And dying isn't too bad because of the old permanent progression, eh? But... oh, fuck me. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Oh, fuck me. That was way worse than it had any right to be. That's a very solid sword, though. So that's changed it to... interesting. 47, 54. This has better damage and better speed. But it has lower damage. So this isn't DPS. This is damage per swing then. It's not DPS. So this is basically useless. I'm gonna need to like spend some time figuring out what the DPS calculation actually is. How to calculate the DPS, like, you know, what's your average swing speed at each thing. You have 5 swing speeds: slow, very slow, slow, medium, fast, very fast. So I gotta figure out those, roughly what they are. So this is fast, I think. Hang on, let me... it's like 2 swings a second, roughly, is it? The other one was definitely... this slow was definitely 1 swing per second. Maybe I should think of it in terms of... you know what's actually an easier way to think of it? Damage per window. Where I think about it in terms of between each enemy attack, how much damage can I get in? Because ultimately, my DPS only matters if I don't take into account the fact that I have to block sometimes. Or if I ignore the fact that I have to block sometimes, which isn't a good way to deal with it. Yeah, I still don't know how to dodge those haymakers properly. How do you multiply 100 by fast? I could assign arbitrary values to them, maybe? That doesn't seem very scientific. We're gonna go with damage per window. Let's run with that. So this one anyway is 3 hits per window. The other one was 1 hit per window, so it's not even... ah, you son of a bitch. If those skulls hit you, they're a lot... if they miss you, you can get a window in to hit them. But if they hit you, they like bounce off you. Fuck me. This run ain't getting far. Yeah. This is one of the first dudes that swings up as well. Anything? I'm looking for food or anything that can help me here. Old RPGs didn't show you DPS. Yeah, I think it is very, very much inspired by that. Nothing better than seeing something in your brain just going whatever it is. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how it felt. Like it was straight up that like you're not looking. Hey, me. You're not looking at this more. I didn't miss any food. I can't eat anything here. So I think I'm gonna call this as 60 to 78 damage per window, and this one's 19 to 25 damage per window. Okay, that calculation probably won't hold up for very long, but I'll take it for now. 3. I could probably get a 4th in. I don't think I can actually like safely always get a 4th in because sometimes they attack a little faster. Boom. Hi. Shit. They're being healed, I think. I need to level up. Oh my god. I've been sitting on some free stats this whole time. Fucking knew there was going to be a right hook in there. Yeah, I went to level up. Yeah, look that. This dude's swinging a little faster, so I don't think I could fit that 4th attack in safely every time. Unless you stun lock them, which you can do, but it's not. Oh, what's damage? Damage multiplier? Hello? Let's keep that going. Fucking A. I've never seen a damage multiplier in this game before. That must be... I must have a skill, I guess. Let's have a look. 8% melee... Oh, okay, so Torrens does exactly what it is. Bloodlust. Kill streaks now increase your melee and range damage per kill. That's really cool. I like that. And yeah, I really like that mechanic where it kind of incentivizes you to go a little faster, be a little bit more reckless, for the sake of getting a little bit more XP. I wouldn't even say a little bit more XP. It's a substantial amount more of XP once it builds up a bit. And it's a good way to combat. It's a good way to even. It has a lot of good aspects to it. It's a good way to get the player to put themselves in unfavorable conditions for the sake of getting more out of it. Okay. What am I losing here? I'm losing strength +2 there. That's pretty not great. I'm going to put all my points in strength. I want the HP. Quick save. You get these save pedestals, but if I die, it's not like I can go reload it. I don't think I can. I'm pretty sure if I die, it saves then and there. It's just if you want to quit mid-run. One question though, how do you recognize the skill as yours? Good question. I recognized it as mine because the sinuses were very clogged, and my sinuses do in fact suck ass. That's not a technical description. That is a what's the word? What's the right word for that? That's a metaphor, not a like actual. Oh my god, stop talking, just don't die. Yeah, can't get away with 3 on these guys every time because they parry it sometimes. Looks like they parry it every second time actually. Okay, 4. Honestly, didn't expect that. It was kind of just spamming the mouse button. I wonder. There's got to be ways to optimize the damage you're doing out of this. I'm thinking like if I swing, and then I maybe. Oh, hello. All right, let's drop some trash here. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Gotcha. 12 to 16. I think these can fit in 4 to 5 swings, so it about equals our current damage. More melee lifesteal, more thorns though. Then again, swinging more is a little risky. And more range block and range crit. Whole lot of on that one. Venomous longsword. Same stuff. Better knockback and one slinger. I'd rather keep the thorns, I think. Garbage. Garbage. Okay. This is another thing. You notice how the music's actually, like, it does the job. Oh, fuck. I think maybe I have a fear of skulls, because honestly, the skull enemies, it's more than just like, oh, these guys are annoying. I really don't like looking at them. Like when they're coming at me, I'm like, it kind of creeps me out. Could be related to that previous topic. Where are we? Hey! Fuck it, let's go. I'm just gonna into the mic for a while. How about that? I could go the whole way around to get to the chute and show you guys what the chute does. I don't care. Okay. I never stop worrying, you know, Queen Ava said to you. About what, you asked? She stood in silence for a second. Everything, our land, our people, war, you. My heart is like a deck of cards, with each card being one of my worries. Whenever I'm done worrying about the one on top, the deck shuffles to leave me with another thing to ponder. For a long moment, she stared across the horizon. I'm sending you and the other wives to Uhl as my representatives. You must make terms with Rickhelm. If you fail, there will be war. Actual story. Hey, Mini Coop, how you doing? Let's boop. 8 months, 2 days, 4 hours. You followed me right before I stopped streaming for 6 months. Sorry about that. I guess it was the classic, who the fuck is that in your follow list kind of deal. I get that all the time. I follow a lot of people. So I very regularly have to like stop and be like, who are all these people? I have a rule now. If I follow someone, within a week, I must watch one of their streams. And if I don't follow that rule, I'll probably forget about them. I'll probably forget to unfollow them. But it's a good way. I kind of try and force myself to go and watch them, to cement it in my head then. Wonderful, how are you? I'm doing pretty alright. I'm having a decent night. Decent night of the L slashers. Very little experience in this game. Doing terrible. It's fine. It's fine. I forgive me for it. Fucking... I still don't know what the purple buff is. I'm willing to bet it's damage. 2, 3... I'm tempted. After I beat this dude and the dude behind him... Oh, hang on. You know what? No, okay, it's not damage resistance. It is, I think it's attack. One, 2, 3, 4. Block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block. Nice. Don't go for 5. Go for 4. Keep it easy. Keep it easy. Keep it nice and simple. Gold boy. Want to get my hands on him. But first... Come on, die. Ah, you son of a bitch. Why is he not dying? Holy shit, how much HP does he have? Oh, wow. I think I might be under-leveled, I guess. 1, 2... There we go. Loot slimes, ladies and gentlemen. Walking Dead Discord server, we had a little talk. Oh shit! Yeah, no, I do remember. I do remember that. Man, it's been a while since I had a look at the Walking Dead Discord server. I've been on the Pistol Whip server a lot recently because, you know, Pistol Whip. How you doing? How you been? This game is pretty cool. I've only got 4 hours in it. I like it a lot. I've yet to really decide if it's gonna last. I think maybe the early game combat might get a little boring, but I'm the better I'm getting at it, the more I'm seeing. Oh yeah, I can speed through this fairly quickly. This dagger, so this is 19 to 23, very fast, slightly less damage, better speed, better substats. Storm Tamer and Fiery Blows are far more interesting than Thorns. I think it was Thorns on this one. Yeah, way better. And range knockback, useless. Poshi of Invulnerability. Gotta remember to use that. So that's 1 for small potion, 2 for big potion, 3 for small invulnerability, 4 for big invulnerability. Blade oil. Ah. I don't think I'm gonna bind that just yet because it lasts for. It's not a time-based thing. It's a attack-based thing. So I can prep. I can look at a room and be like, "That's a hard room. Let me stop and oil up. Let me lubricate myself for this coming fight." There we go. I must double check the XP gains for kills and see if... Yeah, you know, fuck it. Take the XP and damage buff and run. 6 hits. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so he's blocking on the 5th one pretty consistently. But I can occasionally get 6 in. It seems like 6 is relatively safe. Nice. There we go. I lost my buff anyway. I'm trying to go. Here's in the back of my head. I'm like, go fast, go fast, go fast. But I lost a buff, so there's no difference. And I have a skill point to use. I have skill points to use. All right, he's stuck. All right, he's stuck. We're good for a second. Let's shore up our crit chance there. I want to see actually how this directly affects my damage. Yeah, okay. It's just flat going up. It didn't really go up that hard. And Permalearn, I think it's got to go to Bloodlust. Bloodlust seems freaking strong. Although fire damage, I also want. Hey, thank you very much, Vlad, for the tier 1 sub. Enjoy your emotes, man. Thank you very, very much. And that little first badge. I remember. I think you were maybe the 3rd subscriber. I think if I'm remembering correctly, Carolina was very first. Carolina was the very first. She might have been 2nd, or was it 3rd? I can almost remember that thing. And I don't remember much after that, unfortunately. I don't know why I don't remember any of the other subs after that. I do remember, I'm 99% certain, Cappy was my 50th follower. Cappy was the follower that got me affiliate. I'm fairly certain, and it was on the back of Gimme Hugs raid. I think I'm remembering that right. All fire damage has 90% chance to set your target on fire, dealing 11.4 range melee. Oh shit. Oh, if we could combo these, that'd be so good. I'm actually... Okay, I'm gonna I want to learn. I wanted to learn the Bloodlust, but knowing that these two can combo together, I think the damage they'll do will be like pretty solid. So I'm going to chuck a point into that, and we're going to try and get enough levels to chuck a point into that later as well. Which ironically means I should try an XP farm, which means I should try and go really fast, which means Bloodlust would have been really useful. Also, since it's percentage chance, it means I want to favor fast weapons. Favor the faster weapons. Because I'm guessing more, just hit more is more better. Ah, you son of a diddly. Mother... Ah, I missed. That was my opportunity to keep the streak alive. I'm dead. That was not the button I meant to press. Ah. I'm a little... That shouldn't have gone that poorly. I've played like 2 whole extra hours of this game. I should be professional at it at this stage. For real. That's how it works. Like once you've put in more than 8 minutes into a video game, you should be basically no armor, you know, no armor. Pikachu and Snorlax are your favorite enemies to fight, and you just repeatedly fight them over and over. No armor, fully naked with a level 1 broken sword. You know, it's what all real gamers do. Boop. Mother fudger. 5 easy. 5, maybe 6. Is that a... Ooh. Oh, that beautiful water. That's not even water. I think that's actually... No, okay, that's water. That's water. I was like, is that just the outside? The death of many runs. I think that's a great... I think that's a great thing to have in roguelikes, is that incentive to go fast, because it makes the early game a little less boring, because you're always got that little timer in your head. I think that was something Binding of Isaac got so right, was those extra levels on getting the chance to get extra levels on beating certain bosses before certain timestamps. It was a really good incentive for when you got good at the game. You were like, okay, I gotta get it under this time. The only person on Twitch who I also follow on LinkedIn. I don't use LinkedIn very much. That reminds me, I need to respond to someone on LinkedIn. Yeah, Jesus, I was saying Gimme, because the day I got affiliate was the day Gimme rated me and messaged people on her Discord to follow me. And I think it was Cappy was the person who followed, was the 50th follow, who then later that night got me affiliate on Twitch. Life been pretty good so far. Mini Coop. Sorry, I totally missed this earlier. Life wasn't great. The past, I was on a hiatus for a while for a reason. Life was not great, but it's on the up and up now. Things are looking up. Things have been going better, so. And I'm glad it's been going well for you. That's always good to hear when people are not having shit times. Good time. Good shit. Good shit. I've never built an actual weapon in this game. This will be my first time doing it, so... What is this? Light pole of the monkey. So it's a shaft. And yeah, we can just straight craft that now. Okay. So we will make a 25 to 46 with melee knockback 2.9. Honestly, kind of ass. Kind of terrible. Honestly, probably the worst craftable thing I've seen. Do I want to hold on to stuff? This is a very neat feature of this game, by the by. You can just move some stuff around a little. You get a little bit of customization. I actually didn't realize you had these bounding boxes. I thought you didn't have them and you could just throw shit all over the place. So I was kind of looking forward to making a giant floating mass of bits. But still a cool feature, isn't it? I really like this. Let's... Did I see that right? You can rotate! You can rotate. That's 10 out of 10. Okay, you can't rotate this. You can't rotate it. That's a very neat feature. I like that. I like that a lot. That's cool as shit. As stuff. I didn't sneeze. I had to take the extra second to think about sneezing and think about muting the sneeze, and that killed the sneeze. Oh yeah, I would have rotated. I would have made the jankiest looking weapons if I could have there, but alas, the dev knows the type of audience he's got. Let's. Come on. Right, once he's out of the picture, we're good to go. Keys to the kingdom, etc., etc. Immediately take almost lethal damage. And then again. Alright. Who's first? They're all going down, man. This is how you get the kill streak going, I think. I think the environmental kills is how you really get the kill streak going. Unfortunately, it does mean shit drops off the map, so you can lose a lot of items that way. Maybe that's a big problem. For me right now, nah. Grand. A few naggins, no worries. Couldn't find shit to fight quick enough. I gotta say, it's growing on me. I found like the combat was a little bit too Skyrim-esque. That kind of like, you just mash buttons until win. But I'm kind of getting a rhythm to it now, and you kind of feel like... Oh, that's a good room. The rhythm is kind of like, you want to try and push... You want to try and push the envelope and get a few more attacks in and get more DPS down, but also have enough time to then react to the incoming attack. With the zombies, I've learned their pattern well enough now that I'm like, I feel like I can push it real far, and it's a good feeling. And then when I can get the most amount of attacks in, and then I can just block at the last second. Okay, that's a pressure plate. I don't need to have seen any of this game to know exactly what happens when I do this. Oh, it kills the dudes! Oh, that's handy. Oh, that's real good. Okay, 10 out of 10. IGN. Game of the Year. Death Stranding. Not actually. Not a big fan of Death Stranding. There's better video games. Did not enjoy my time with Death Stranding. That game, it could have been better. That's really what I think about Death Stranding. Is it could have been better. It could have been a lot better. And I was kind of disappointed. It showed some real promise. It's the Of course, everything's the Dark Souls of fucking everything. Cappy, I don't know. I don't know if you were listening, but I was just saying, and I wonder if you can confirm for me. Do you remember if you were my 50th follower? Because I think you were my 50th follower on this channel. The person, basically the follow that got me affiliate. Equip the wand. Equip the wand. Hey, let's save some space in the inventory, eh? Yeah, it was. Gimme right. Yeah. I was just reminiscing about that. A little bit. I'm happy you've stayed. Oh! Time we became famous, boys. Let's go. Thank you, Vlad. I must grab a copy of that, actually. Wanna become famous? Yeah, I'm just gonna grab a copy of that for later. I'll set up a you know, an auto kick thing. Notes. Where are my sticky notes? There they are. I wonder if this doesn't show up on stream. Yeah, you guys can't see it. I have little sticky notes here, and it's basically just anime recommendations. And some code, apparently. Oh yeah, I got some code on it. Yeah, I think I can just put in the click.ru link, and that'll work. Begfollow.com. Toasty, please don't ban anyone. Warning, don't ban anyone. Okay. I will trust you. I will trust you. You're getting help in this. Yeah, and I'm like, let's do this. And thank you. And it means, and you've stayed. That's the most important part, Gabby. It's a very nice feeling to be like, not only like the follow that got you affiliate, but you still know them and they're still a regular, and they're an important part of the chat, and it's a nice feel. It's a nice feel. We were legit just hit with the famous spot, man. Thank you very much for that raid, Jocelyn. How you doing? And I guess I am famous now. I've been raided a whole 2 times today. So I'm basically famous. How y'all doing? Beep boop, get the fuck out. Please don't actually ban anyone. Thank you all for going over. Legit Dream, thank you very much for that follow as well. Jocelyn, Skelly, of course, the man, the myth, the legend himself. The Mojojin, Mojo Jojojin. I like that name. Juho's back. How you doing, man? I think I catch his bots. So I think the trick is that they were banned for like the basic things. So they're now using the Cthulhu. They're now trying to mix it up so that it's harder to ban them. But I'm just gonna ban the link. I'm just gonna ban the HTTP click.ru thing. Because that's the easiest way to do it. And thank you very much for that for follow, Jocelyn, as well. This is Slash's Keep. It's a very oldie kind of... It's a roguelike with a lot of oldie vibes. Pretty cool game. Still trying to figure out how much I like it, but I like it a fair bit. I'm to be honest, most roguelikes very easy sell to me. Like basically just chuck one at me and I'll be like, yeah, I'll fuck that. I'll fuck that. Easy sell. The Warriors Enchantment. Oh yeah, this is the trash chute. So anything I throw into this chute, the next time I die, this stuff, anything thrown down here, will be in the loot chest at the start of the next run. So it's a good way to kind of... I gotta say, for as much as I don't like how roguelites often have this kind of persistent progression that kind of makes the early game sometimes, you know, feel like you're just grinding and that you just have to like die a whole bunch in the early game to earn enough points to get to the next, to get enough stuff to be able to actually advance the rest of the game. I do really like how it's implemented in this game so far. I really like how it's implemented, because it's not just earn points and put in things. It's got, okay, it's kind of a character sheet, so it's a little bit of a cheat. It is kind of like that, but something about it being a character sheet just feels better, because it's like, oh, I'm building my own character, as opposed to, oh, I'm just getting the plus damage upgrade. You know, I'm just learning enough to get the plus damage upgrade and then die and then go back to the keep and then upgrade it. A la Rogue Legacy, or was it Wizards of Legend, I think, did it as well. Okay. Let's take the naked moly boy. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go. I don't know if this guy can actually hurt me. Yeah, he's just leaving poison puddles on the ground. Fucking A. Pick up, run. Go kill something. Oh, well, shit. I think I've cleared the floor at this stage, actually. Okay, if I've cleared the floor, I'm gonna go craft something to say I crafted at least one thing in the entire time playing this game. Let me stop for a second and catch up with chat as well. I don't like anyone who's just coming into stream. It's a very common theme in my streams that I will stop and pause for like 15 minutes just to catch up with chat because I don't like missing chat. I don't like missing parts of chat. Follow Toast to see much better content than me. Lies and slander. I'm just sitting here playing video games. Your boy Skelly actually does shit with his stream. He does cool shit. He does actual structured stuff, planned cool shit with his stream. And I just go, fuck, I'll play Slash's Keep today. I got the VR thing. That's my unique spin. I got VR and roguelikes. I guess that's my brand. And tangents and going off on rants about random things. But Skelly's actually got content. Like I would classify what he does as content. I'm very tempted to steal the community review idea, by the way. Although I don't really know if I could make it work. I don't know if it's the kind of thing that would work for me in particular, but I'm very tempted to steal the community review Skelly. It's such a good idea. And it's not even that it's like I wouldn't feel bad for stealing it. Like I would ask your permission first, obviously. Hey, I'm asking it now, basically. But it's just a nice way to, like, you know, chat, get people involved, do that kind of thing. You know, it's cool like that, and I like that idea. Can I play this? I think it's a pretty cool game. I think it's only about 15 quid as well, and it might be on sale at the moment. Kind of does look like a number. Like I was saying, Cappy, it does have a permadeath mode, and I want to see. I might try it. If I die again, we might save, quit, and have a look at the permadeath mode. Because I'm curious to see if the permadeath mode in this, if the game gets maybe a little easier, it balances it to make it more doable to get it in one run, or if it's literally the exact same as this game is, as the game is right now. Because if it's the exact same as the game is right now, then I'm okay with how this persistent progression works, because it means it has been balanced in such a way that you can do it. You can get to the end if you are good enough on your very first run. That's one of my biggest things with roguelite games, especially the ones with persistent progression. If I don't feel like I can start a new game, a brand new game, and make it all the way from level 1, never brand new save file. If I don't feel like I can do that, go all the way from the start to the end reasonably, if I've put a few hundred hours in the game and I'm really fucking good at it, if I don't think I can do that, I don't think it's a well-designed roguelite game. And hey, Housewife, how you doing, man? Another aficionado of the roguelites and roguelike genres. Another excellent Enter the Gungeon player. I don't know if you stream that much anymore, Housewife. I can't remember if I've seen you on recently, but I'm gonna give you a shout out anyway, because you like roguelikes. You're watching this. He does them better. He's actually good at Enter the Gungeon. I mean, I'm good at Enter the Gungeon. Let me not. He's better. I'm good. He's wife's better. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Okay. Scroll chat quickly. Aesthetic is nice. Aesthetic is quite nice. I was talking about it a bit earlier. I was telling people give it a chance because it grows on you. For me, at first it was like, but then I'm like, no, I like this, and it's clear a lot of effort was put into it, and it's a real homage to those old style graphics. Imagine having a plan. Apparently, you do it though. Don't tell Kev, but I think he's cool. Okay, won't tell him. He will never find out. Isn't Kev shit? I don't know. I can't be mean. I find it hard. Okay, no, I don't find it hard to be mean. I was a teenage boy. We were fucking mean to each other. We were fucking mean to each other in a loving way, but I have no problem. I have a problem being actually mean, but I have no problem being jokingly mean. I don't do it so much these days because I suppose this human got to a point where I was at a point. There was a time in my life when I was at a point where I couldn't tell what was joking and what wasn't anymore, and every like joking jab at me really hurt. So I generally don't do it unless I'm really confident that person won't actually take it badly. I generally don't open with throw around those jokes anymore because I know you could say, oh, you know, you just need to toughen up or whatever. I couldn't toughen up at that time. I'd fucking tried to toughen up. It did not work. It lost me years of my life. But and I don't blame the people who did make those jokes because they didn't know. They didn't know how badly I was taking them. It's not their fault. But I'm conscious of affecting someone else like that. Time to talk more? Always time. Always time. It's a 3-hour stream and we've spent 1 hour probably playing the game. Change the video capture back to the game after ranting? Maybe. Maybe I just shouldn't change anymore. Maybe I should stay the small talking head. Think we could make or submit content? Good one, Dozy. You could just steal other memes and throw them in. I think that's mostly how it works. You just chuck you just make a channel where you just chuck memes in and then you review them at the end of the week. And you can make your own OC if you want. Do not steal. But you can also just chuck in shit you find. I like the concept. Maybe I'll try and figure out my own spin on it. But I've been racking my brain trying to come up with stuff like that we can do. Because I do enjoy my favorite part of streams. Fun fact, my favorite part of streams isn't the game. It's talking to ye. You can tell because when people start talking, I usually stop playing the fucking game. Okay. I'm gonna quickly catch up. Hades on stream. I knew there was a reason I wasn't able to watch it recently because I have still not played Hades. I need to just stream it one of these days and be like, fuck it, okay, I've played it. I can watch other people play it now. But I want to do Outer Wilds. I want to do that before Lulu does it. Medal of Honor VR is coming up. I want to do more Pistol Whip. I like this game. I want to do more of this game. Noida, I still have to beat Noida. I just need to stream more, basically is the answer to all my problems. But that also requires getting more energy, and that's a whole other shtick. Streak of 33 wins, but I played with the heat mode too much. No idea what that means. Being mean is easy. You suck, mate. Go check out the Superior Jocelyn net. Did we get a shout out for Jocelyn? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I don't know. I think I was so distracted by all the fucking the wannabe famous. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. JOCELYNNET. There we go. There we go. RDR2. Ooh, very fancy. I never played. My only real experience with RDR2 was watching Very Dave chase a man for like a solid hour. It was like some mission, and then at the end of the mission, the dude's like half tied up, but he runs away. And Dave just didn't stop chasing him. And he kept running, and Dave kept chasing. And honestly, it was fantastic. And the game kind of broke because it didn't expect you to go chase this dude, so it still kept it like it was in that cutscene the whole time. It was pretty cool. I'd like to play RDR2 literally to do that bit alone and see how far I can push it. Submit your face, just different variations. Different, nothing sexy. I mean, nothing overtly sexy. I mean, nothing not safe for work. I'll say that much if we do it. It can be sexy, just not safe for work sexy. You know what I mean? Okay. I do want to be famous, just so you know. I would like to be famous too. I'd like to be like small famous. I don't think I want to be big famous. I don't want to be. I don't want. I don't want to have like photographers or shit. That seems like the worst. But I don't know. I want to be like make money, make a living, make a wee living famous. I think I can. I think that'd be nice. Hey, Elia. How you doing, man? Did you come in earlier? Dave's a secret monster. Dave is cruel in video games. It's like it comes out of nowhere, but he gets real cruel sometimes. I do it too, though. I think we all do it a little bit, and I feel a little bad about it sometimes, but it's fine. Some of your mods actually do their job. I've never like formally done like been too formal about the mods thing. Like I've never been like, you are now designated super mod. You must be in my channel every time. You must do good modding every time. It's mostly kind of a, I know these people, I trust these people, they mod on other channels. Fuck it, they're mods. You know, do what you want when you're here. You don't worry too much about it. Skelly, still haven't gotten a response. I meant to actually say it to you. Still waiting. He's super busy at the moment. Super busy. Like, literally, he spent yesterday hoovering and nothing else. He can't set up his stream space because the new house needs work done. Yeah, so not for a while on Dave. Vlad, if you're wondering, or if anyone who knows Dave's wondering, Skelly does an interview show every Saturday where he interviews streamers, and he wants to interview Dave, and I asked Dave about it for him. I think Dave will be up for it. And it's a pretty cool show. Like, I watch it, I enjoy it. And it's a good way to meet new streamers and find new things and stuff like that. And learn about streamers you already know, in fact. Like, have a big name, but no one would ever recognize me on the street. That'd be neat. Yeah, that's the level. Like, maybe occasionally someone's like, "Oh, hey, dude, what up?" Like, so enough so that it's like novel and not like, get the fuck out of my face. Okay, video game. Don't think you can demand people to actually be there unless you pay them. What the hell is going on with my throat? I don't know what that was. It was like something tried to jump out of my throat. It wasn't vomit. It was like. How about I don't describe the inner workings of my body on stream? How about that? Demand to be there unless you actually pay them. Well, you can. You'll just be a dick. Become a VTuber. No one will recognize you that way. Oh my god, Jesus! You've said the magic word and triggered another tangent. I meant to show this on stream at some point. Give me a second here. I need to. We'll leave this up. We'll leave this up for a second. I'll read this in a second. No, wrong one. Wrong program. Sorry. Hopefully this runs. This is one for making your anime avatar. I'm just using it as a reference. I would rather make not my own anime avatar, but I would rather make my own anime avatar. But I'm not that interested in VTubing, but I like the idea of it, and I like the potential to make money from it, and the creative possibilities of 3D modeling it. So I'm kind of learning a bit of that, but in order to do that, I still need to learn how it works. So yeah, I'm learning how it works. Come on. You going to sleep? It's late. It is late. I'll wrap up in half an hour. Is that okay? Yeah. Web camera. Shit. Is OBS killing it? I might need to Yeah, okay, hang on a minute. Video, camera 2, camera scene. I'll hide it. I don't think hiding it will work. I think I'll have to actually properly uncouple it. Properties. Ooh. This might be. We're doing it live, man. We're dicking with it live. While I'm dicking with it, I'll throw some music on in the background. I remember. Ignore what's about to happen. Cat. No, not you. There we go. There we go. Okay, yeah, it's working now. It's a little far away from my face, so it's not picking it up very well. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can get that working better. Give me. Like I said, a lot of things I still don't really know how this works. No, is it settings? Body. Motion stretch, other. Lip sync, audio. Okay. Go off this one. Okay. Are you gonna work? I think I might have just broken properly. This is a default model. I didn't make any of this, but this is how this shit works. Let me show you this lad, this wee fucker here. Eh? See how it's figuring out my face? See how it has no idea? It thinks my eyes are closed all the time because my eyes are just fucking sunk into the back of my head. But yeah, I'm figuring out how this shit works because I want to just make something. Even if I do it once and never do it again in my life, I want to make something and model it and ring it and do all that. I think this is a default model that comes with this or one of the other softwares. So if you want a cool, just go nuts. VRide Studio is the program you use to make your own models, and it's literally just like MS Paint, a fucking model, easy, handy. It's super. As it turns out, this is a very big market. The VTuber thing is a surprisingly large market that's been it's been around for a long time and has a lot of software to it, especially a lot of software that's in Japanese. That is hard to follow because it's in Japanese. But hey, this was actually in Japanese. When you open it, it's in Japanese. So I guess it's a lot bigger in Japan. No surprise. Yeah, it has a real hard time with my eyes. So the reason the character is blinking is because it thinks my eyes are closed. Because it thinks I'm constantly closing my eyes. It should not be doing that. It should have the eyes open and only blink roughly when I blink. There we go. Yeah, like if I open my eyes really wide, I can get it to keep its eyes open, and if I blink, then it copies it. It's not doing hand movement yet. I can do that later. Most people probably won't be able to do that. I happen to have the special little bit of hardware you need, and it is a bit of hardware you need. I don't like Vroid, to be honest. I have a character I want to make, but I want something a bit more than Vroid can make. I legitimately, Skelly, I'm legitimately trying to figure it out, and the first thing I want to rig up is literally just a skeleton. Work out if your camera was yeah, 100% Data, 100%. Also, hello Data. Sorry, I totally missed you coming in there. Sent you a picture of my body to use. Are you an anime person? legit Jesus, I think it's an actual good market, like a burgeoning market, so I'm actually gonna try and get in on it. Probably turn out I won't be able to make shit. I'll be shit at it, but I like the idea of, I want to express myself creatively in some way, so that is one thing I am doing for it. All right, VTuber music. Main scene re-enabled. There we go. Everything works. We need a girl. Oh my god, Cappy. I'm tempted to make a giant toast and just have like face syncing to a giant piece of toast. That'd be funny, I think. Unfortunately, my original idea of having an anime girl and then just my voice. Unfortunately, everyone's done it already. I can't get away with it. It's not original, so I can literally never do it. I've been watching some. I have been watching some other Twitch streamers that do actual model, like VTuber model making, or waifu stuff, and I am trying to learn how to do it in Blender. Not Vroid. Vroid I'm just kind of using as like a base, so I can maybe take in a model and see how it works and see how the rigging's set up and how you do the eyes blinking, that kind of stuff. But I do want to make it in Blender myself. Something clever. What I have in mind is far more cringe. I just want to be Dr. Girlfriend, you know? Is that the lady from Persona 5? Who could make voice changing software? That we can find easy. That we can find super easy. Okay, music's off. Oh my god. I'm derailing so much. You can't rate me right now. You just missed the VTuber section. I do not know Dr. Girlfriend. I have no idea, Skelly. Lightwood, thank you very much for the raid, man. How you doing? Oh, Venture Bros. I need to watch Venture Bros. It's been on my list of things I need to watch for a long time. How was the L stream, Lightwood? Literally, dude. I literally pressed live, and I looked over to my Discord, and I seen your name is streaming Bloodborne, I think it was. Yeah, it was Bloodborne, and I was like, motherfucking, because I couldn't watch. If you don't find Manus Wallet to learn, Pluralsight has some of the best modeling ring texturing tutorials you can find. Thank you very much for that. I'm not averse to paying to learn, because you know shit's valuable. I'm getting lots of notes this stream. Where did I put that down? What is that called? Site. Thank you very much for that tip. I will have a look at that after the stream. And thank you very much for it. How was your stream, man? Does he not trust in his mod? I don't. It's not that I don't trust you. It's that I don't want you to feel obligated to do that stuff. I don't want to inconvenience you. How about that? Hey, you fucking, I'll fight you. Going in my chat, sassing me. Had me? I was live, and you're notification. I hate when that happens. It happens so much as well. And there's times I legit don't stream. I've legit not streamed on various days because I've seen someone else live, and I was like, I'm just gonna watch them. I just want to watch them today. I'd rather watch them than I would be live myself. So sorry for people you guys missing out on streams because of that. was fun, but you didn't. Your achievements are bugged. What's up with that? Okay. Vigigame. This is. Did you unfollow me? That's my partner, by the way. If you're wondering. It's quite delayed. Check out the Polycount forums. Many AAA movie, gaming, graphic designers, 3D modeling professionals are on there. Provide tutorials and advice. Dude. You are full of... So I legitimately only started learning Blender like a couple months ago. Meg Matrix, thank you very much for that follow as well. Glad you're enjoying yourself. And if anyone else wants to follow, you just throw it. Anyway. I legitimately started learning Blender like a couple months ago, and it struck a chord with me. No, I'm literally writing down data is my drug, and I meant to write down poly count. I literally only started learning it a couple months ago, and it's hard to motivate myself a lot of times, so it's not like I'm doing amazing things, but I did my donut. I've done some house plants. I've done a little model arm cannon kind of thing. I'm working on an anvil tutorial at the moment. I'm following tutorials, doing my own stuff, mixing it up, trying to learn. Really got to learn a lot about texturing. That's really the thing I really need to learn about at the moment. Oh, you just sucked. Okay. Fair enough. I wouldn't. See, legit. Any advice anyone can drop. Totally hit me up. Stream movies for a couple friends. All right, Juho, have a good one, man. Enjoy your movies. Okay, the video game. After an arduous journey across the Ulian Gulf, your ship was greeted by a royal welcoming party in the capital's harbour. 20 men of the King's Guard stood in file, helmed by the King's son. Bindrick, younger of the two, spoke first. "Welcome," he said. "I take it you've come to discuss the terms of your... In the name of King Rickhelm, we follow you to Uhl," his brother proclaimed, interrupting him. "Chambers in the keep have been repaired. Please allow us to escort you." Chambers in the... discuss the terms of... Okay. Is it weird that I'm oddly interested in this? I want to see my take on VTuber. Hey, let me throw that. Vlad being the best, the finest waifu. If you guys were questioning earlier, I'm actually really sad. I missed this stream. If you were questioning earlier why you should follow Vlad, it's because he's literally Doom Guy. He's literally actually Doom Guy the whole time. He's been there on your nose the whole time. The finest VTuber around. I could rig up Doom Guy. I've never rigged up one thing. Why am I saying I have to rig up anything? That's pretty freaking cool. Actually, was that like comfortable, or was that awful on your head? Okay. Usually have tropical fruits in my render, but usually log fruits. I haven't yet modeled any tropical fruits. Really yet to get into the animation of what? What? What's that look? Did it for a minute a few times. Okay. Can't breathe. I figured it's not actually made for it. Dungeon Floor 4. Quick side note. This is the furthest I've ever made it in this game. And I have a vague idea of what's coming. And I meant to craft. Is there a crafty? Oh shit. Okay. We're on a boss floor, basically. Maybe half tilt, price 68. What if... No, it's not worth it. All right, we're gonna chuck... We're just gonna sell it all. I think I already chucked some stuff down the chute for me later. Go. Chromatic consume increase 1 charge by a moderate amount. Don't care. We're selling everything, and there's a good reason behind this. Depleted thing. Component miscellaneous. Okay. Because I'm probably gonna die. Let's face it. This is not the glorious end you're about. The glorious fight you want guys are here for. This is gonna be ugly. It's gonna be real ugly. 317. Okay. 357. Holy shit. These prices, what the hell? Where are they coming out of? 357. Another 350. What the fudge? Can I make up at least 317? Because 6 to 42 armor is a huge jump. We'll use that blade oil now as well in a second. Boom. 16. Cannot sell that item. Well, screw you. Firebombs are gone. Do I have... Requires 11 intelligence before I buy. We can wear it. We can wear it. We can wear it. Okay. All right. That's a huge buff. That's a huge freaking buff. That's literally more armor than I've ever had. On a single piece of armor, that's more armor than I've ever had in the entire game. Yeah. You guys can see top left. You guys can see what's coming. Toss some blade oil on that son of a bitch. Maybe toss that blade oil on 5. Would have been nice if I could have bought that extra healing potion as well, but I got some shots of invulnerability. We're going for it. Would it be easier since the helmet's so you don't really need to bring anything but the head turn? Actually, you're right. Jesus, that would be super easy. Ah, okay. Whew. I had a feeling you might like this game, Wood. I have a feeling you might like it. Okay, let's go. Fucking spider. Actually, I can't remember. You might not like spiders. I didn't realize I was on... Was I on low health that entire time? Did he do half my health and damage? Oh, holy hells. Well, I told you it wasn't going to be the epic fight you were expecting. So he just won. He just took me from half health to nothing. Ali, how you doing? Thank you for the lurk, and how you doing? Well, shit. Well, shit. You lost 10 money. Oh, I spent so much. I would have had so much money. Okay. Well, here's the bits I tossed into the chute earlier. Oh. Yeah. I could... Like, I was blocking. I guess I just couldn't. I guess there's just no blocking that. I had to run. The game hasn't taught me to run, though. Whatever. It's a roguelike. This is how it do. Oh, no, yeah, sorry. It's shift to run, but you usually can't run away from attacks very, very handily. Well, goddamn. Yeah, this is goddamn. Just goddamn. You had to see the game from the start. Okay, we'll one more. I can. Yeah, we'll do at least a floor. Okay. I do have to end soon. It is getting late. Oh man, nice to have this sword again. But we never leveled up, so we didn't perma learn the combo skill. That's a shame. Oh well, we're back at the start. You know, we got some items from previous place. Boom, boom. Boom. Want you in my room? Is that how it goes? Yeah. Pass that open. This lad. Hey, look at that. Tossing that item down the chute. Couple of levels, bit of stuff. Minced the first level. Huh? Was he? Oh, the gods have a quest for me. Okay. Lure 3 enemies into a mechanical trap. Okay. Came an ill wind that shattered over. I legitimately can't follow what he's saying. I don't know if it's gibberish or I just don't have the mental capacity to follow it right now. Oh, you son of a bitch. I gotta figure out a way to deal with them. But look at that damage. Okay. That's pretty much decided it. We are going maximum ham here. Like, screw, we're gonna take some damage, whatever. Just blitz. Excuse me, sir. Blitz the floor, get all the XP I can. Like, they're not even doing enough to me. Oh man, Bloodlust really stacking on here. Ooh, if I can get a level. If I can get a level, I can learn Bloodlust permanently, and that would be pretty sweet. But I was too slow to get out of that room, so we lost it. Okay, well, we'll just go ham on this next one. I'm not taking too much damage, so that's good. 1, 2. Okay. Go fast. Outdoor. Turn right. Come on. It's a dead freaking end. Ali, I'm gonna have to check that a bit later. Oh. I swear, between this game and Noida, very clippable games, I have to say. just some excellent freaking, hey, oh yeah, let's get fucking dead. Props to the designers. If you can make dying fun, you've done something right. Whew. Okay. Alright, we lost all our multiplayer. Let's actually take a second. Grab a copper key. Take our time. Eat up. Oh, I never pointed this out, but there's actually poison food. So you vomit, and you lose a little bit of health. Or a fair whack of health. Nah, it's not even showing up. But yeah, there is poison. There is rotten food, so you can die like that pretty handily. I'm looking at the map and I'm having a moment to. Did I just miss? I just missed like everything. Yeah, I'm going too fast from out. Oh, there's a secret door back here. God dang it. It did 180 damage after we got how much extra armor? 46 extra armor. So it would have one-shot me no matter what. What's my health even at? It would have two-shot me pretty much no matter what. Ooh. Okay. That dude usually explodes, so I was a little bit spooked there. Go ham. Ignore the level up. Just keep going ham. Come on. Halfway there. Living on a prayer, etc. Let's go. How do I get up here? Boo. Get out the fuck my way. 2.89 XP bonus. Can you believe it? I am officially professional at this game. Maybe I'm just running wildly into dudes and ignoring everything else, but hey, that apparently is what we're going for. That apparently what the game's going for. It's a shame I lost that 2.7. I don't know. I thought I was going like fucking Speedo Sound Sonic on this, but oh well, whatever. Whew. Okay, I can calm down. I can look at chat again. Oh, motherfucker. Look out for the pressure plates? Nah, fuck it. We were fine. We got, was that a backseat, honey? That a motherfucking backseating in my stream? Ban her mods. Ban her. You can't. I have to ban her. We should fit in all the prep for it too. I totally missed what the context for the prep was. Hot stream when? Eventually, I can say hot stream will happen. Pretty much, it's basically whenever both I and Evan happen to feel like it. Not a regular thing though, because hots maybe actually. You know what? Real talk, real like streamer numbers, like business talk. Let's go with that for a second. Hots is a potentially thirsty market because they're pretty starved, and it's a popular game with like it does pull good numbers. Like if like when someone big is streaming it, they actually pull like a few thousand people. Like follow Grubby for instance. So it's potentially a legit market, you know? Now, the big problem with that is I'm bad at it and will probably never be good enough to actually have anyone actually want to watch me. But hey, it's legitimately actually not a 100% terrible idea to stream HOTS. Like no joke, no meme. Where are we at? I went super ham around here. I'm trying to remember. I think I got most of the loot. It's not a big deal anyway. Blad, good night, man. Thank you for hanging out. Enjoy the movie at Three Dogs. I need to get in on Three Dogs movie nights. I think I set up everything for it before, and I just never actually went in. I just never actually went to it. I must do it sometime. Three Dog. It seems like it's a cool night. I'm putting all my points into intelligence because I'm a smart boy. Okay. Ava, 12 wives. I'm the favorite. Big toast on her lips, etc., etc. Game saved. All right. Good timing, Vlad, because I am actually going to leave it there. So that was not a great representation. Lightwood, just so you know, that wasn't a great representation of how the floor normally goes. The game has persistent progression, and when you die, you still keep a little bit of stats, and you can potentially keep some of your equipment or some of your old equipment if you've dumped it. But I'm quite powerful now, so I was able to rush that first floor like nobody's business. Whereas the first 2 times, I think that floor kicked my ass and I nearly died both times. But I'm level 6 now, so I'm like a pro. And hey, I made it to Spider in under like 3 hours of playtime, so I'm quite happy with myself. I made it to the first boss and then died, so I'm pretty happy with myself. I wish I'd put up more of a fight, man. I would have been so much happier if I put up like any kind of fight. All right, that's what I wanted to check. I was thinking there was something I wanted to check. Permadeath. Okay, if I die on Twitch, like if this is no joke and I do actually die IRL, clip it and like shoot that shit to the top of Reddit, okay? Give Carolina some like farewell money to live off of. Bankroll Carolina for a while. Grace of gods, yada yada yada. Okay. We're gonna go absolutely ham on the permadeath run. Because I want to see how it scales. So, damage numbers look the same. They still look like garbage. Get this shit out of my face. Alright, honestly, this looks very similar. This looks very similar to what my first run today looked like when I started a new character. Requirements not met, you son of a gun. Come on. Yeah, no, this looks pretty similar. So I think the game is made in such a way that you could, in theory, make it the whole way from a start of a brand new character to the end of the game in one go. If you don't get caught on the stairs like I just did. Ah. They'll delete the VOD and close when they ban you. Ah, shit, you're right. Did not think this through. Did not in fact think this through at all. Okay. No. I'm just going ham until I die, basically. Yeah, it feels the exact same as far as I'm concerned. This feels the exact same. I feel very weak and very shitty. This is a proper representation of what the start of the game should feel like. I might be doing too good now, in fact. I might have gotten too much armor. The loot seems a little better, maybe? If I had to hazard a guess, the loot seems better. Chest armor. Peasantry. Nah. There we go. Am I convincingly dead yet? Nah, I don't think I went full anyone. Anyway. Allow me to say a nice good night to everyone. As Carolina says, is slept time. And I'm afraid you can't Bagsy her. I already did. Gotta be quicker next time. Get wrecked. I'm still Bagsyable, though. Also, you got a ways to go to get here. Raiding. We raid people after streams. That's what we do. That is a thing professional streamers do, in fact, do. And as you know, I am nothing if not. Nah. It's not even worth lying about it. Anyone have any suggestions of someone to raid? If anyone does, hit me up. And I will, assuming that person isn't terrible, raid that person. Oh no, okay, that's fine. 2020 go brr. Coltrane. Who do I want to raid? Is I guess the question. Apparently Newegg just went live. Am I following Odom? I'm not following. What's Odin playing at the moment? I don't know. Nothing. Nothing's grabbing me. Odin's doing art. Odin K. Let's. Yeah, fuck it. We'll raid Odin. That is not how you raid. There we go. I don't know if I've ever. What? I know Odin, but I don't know if I've ever actually watched Odin before. Today's the day to learn, I guess. Not that I'll be staying up too long, but you know, whatever. Raid message. I don't know. Someone. Buns. Unless you can come up with something better. No way. Don't you fucking. Sorry, I just had a moment of like horror there. Yes, go with hot buns. There we go. We'll go with that one. Thank you very much. Legit, it's not showing up for me for some reason. Apparently, I'm not subscribed to myself. I guess. You know, usual Twitch stuff. Anyway, I hope you all had a wonderful time. It was a pleasure to have you here. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and a good night or whatever is up. And I'll see you next time, probably maybe with some Pistol Whip or Outer Wilds. VR stuff. All right. Hope you have a good night. Bye-bye.